Radiant team.
Hello and welcome back to the Combo Chick Day Dota channel. Boy oh boy, tonight we have a game on our hands. Leetpro taking on Sinister5 in the second round of the VS Gaming Masters. I'm Camille, joined by Mr. Rockley, and are you ready for this game, sir?
Oh, I'm definitely ready. This is like the game that determines who is like the top two in the country, right? Who's part of that group? Because Leetpro Sin 5, I don't know which way this game's going, right? It's a 50-50 in my book. Like anyone can win, anyone can lose. There's still WRG on top, but who wants that second place? This game's gonna determine it.
I mean, the rivalry has been brewing. They've played twice, both games on LAN. Sinister5 managed to take the first game in the group stages during 1337. They won in a hard-fought best of 3. And in the second, in the grand finals, Leetpro were just too strong in 2-0. So they won one actually in all the games they've played in just those two games. So this one will be an interesting one to see how it goes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So Sin 5, yeah. So it's basically 2-3 towards Leetpro at the moment between the games they've played.
Yeah, basically. In
Yeah.
terms of just sheer games. So you see,
Yeah, this is gonna be a monster game to watch.
so in the first phase, we already see some interesting things. The ACG, actually the Tiny has just been I mean, it's pretty like standard bands here. Like Leetpro taking out the Omni Knight, the Razor, the Sanking, Sinister5 love, Adestam loves his Razor, Sinister5, oh, we see Chad Zero taking out the Broken Pangolier, and then we got Tiny and Tusker. So pretty standard stuff. Both teams like all those heroes.
Yeah, but we still see the Dark Willow in there, right? And I'm pretty sure ACG's a Dark Willow spammer as
He
well.
is a Dark Willow spammer as well. I don't know if they'll pick it in this game though. It's like super touch and go with that hero.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those heroes that still need a little bit of work on. It's pretty new into CM, so but you know, it's still there. We
It
know
is still
ACG
there.
plays it.
It is still there.
And we have a solid opener by Leetpro. You know, they got the Naga Siren, really strong laning support, high armor, really good at disengaging in team fights. And you got Gyrocopter, really strong laner. And it looks like these teams are going for that laning stage win. Because we all know Sin 5 love their strong lanes, right? So Leetpro versus Sin 5, strong lane versus strong lane. Gonna be interesting.
Yeah, these picks are like, I mean, this is the same thing we saw the last time they played each other. The Gyrocopter highly contested, Chelsea very good on the pause for Naga Siren, and AA was a big factor for Leetpro beating Sin 5 in the last time they played. TKC played it both games in the grand finals, the way they beat Sinister 5. So Sinister 5 picking up themselves this time. There's no Tiny to pay up with it, unfortunately, in those first days for Sinister 5. But let's see what they go for.
There's other heroes you can pair with it. It's just
Maybe
just a
Death
strong
Prophet comes
laner.
out here. Oh, they pick Lifestealer.
Lifestealer. Yeah, good pick against Gyro, right? Lifestealer generally just eats Gyro alive if he gets on top of him. So they got that bonus there. Their carry counts as the enemy carry, but Gyro offers more in a team fight, in my opinion, than a Lifestealer, right? He hits everyone, does a large amount of spell damage early game, where Lifestealer, you kind of just you want to have that good start in the beginning, get like your first item up, and then start moving around with those Lifestealer bombs in some sort of vehicle.
So how do you feel about this Lifestealer hero against Naga Siren, right? Because in theory, okay, you can rage and then still do stuff through sleep. But on the flip side, you can also be isolated during sleep while you rage. And she has a route through BKB with her ensnare.
Yeah, so Naga Siren, really good support versus Lifestealer. You roots him up, he can't do anything, and that's like how you beat a Lifestealer, right? You just don't let him get close to you, and then you just wail him down with range or spells or whatnot. Yeah, Naga Sleep also, so it can be like a touch and go thing, right? The Lifestealer can be going on someone, then you Naga Sleep but can't save them because he's immune to the sleep with his rage on, or he rages and then you sleep and then everybody just turns on the Lifestealer and absolutely blows him up. So it can go either way.
Fair enough, fair enough. We see the Clockwork get taken out as well, and Sinister5 take out the Bane. So another strong laning support taken out for the side of Leetpro by Sinister5. And the Clockwork band, that's not something you see far too often.
Yeah, it's not something you see far too often. And like the only like laning support I really see left that's like kind of strong is like Witch Doctor, but I don't think any of the teams are going to really want to be picking up Witch Doctor with an AA or Witch Doctor with a Naga.
Yeah.
Not the best combo. What other like supports do you see? We're looking at 4 position or 5 position for Leetpro.
Pause 5 for Leetpro and pause 4 for Sinister5.
Yeah, pause 4. So what pause 4s do you think are left in this pool? That's pretty decent. There's like Dark Willow. Is that played as a pause 4?
Some teams do play it as pause 4. Yeah. Oh, Dark Willow. I don't know how I like a Dark Willow Naga Siren like dual support though. It can be okay.
Once you hit level 6, you can go get solo kills, you know, net into...
Alright, opening up my hero tab. Let's check what we got left.
Yeah, because like Tusk is out, Bane is out, Clockwork is out, Sanking's out. Like there's not many 4 positions I can think of at the top of my head that's pretty good this game. And they do need a vehicle for this Lifestealer. and like Sand would be the best 4-position vehicle you can get for Lifestealer, but that's
Banned
taken
out
out.
already. The tree and protector's still there. If Filthy Frank was in this game, I know. Okay, no, none of the Sinister5 players actually play tree. Don't think anybody in Leetpro plays tree. There's like Ogre. Nah, we haven't seen Ogre Maka in a long time. There's like Sand King. Sorry, Kunka's left. Nyx Assassin is left, but that's not like very orthodox pick.
Yeah, Nyx is okay against Leetpro, but not really good with Leetpro in this game.
Oh, Lion is still left in the pool if you want. I like Lion.
5-position Lion's pretty good.
Oh yeah, 5-position Lion you don't want to see. +4 Lion's okay though.
There's one thing is like TKC, when I've been watching him, like the only 2 heroes I've really seen him play is AA and Bane. So it'll be interesting to see him play something else this game. I like
Disruptor's still
right
left
now.
in the pool as well. That's a really strong
good
5
position. Yeah,
Combo
and
up
like
with
Witch
Naga.
Doctor. Like those are the
Witch
2
Doctor.
5 positions. I just can't think of any 4 positions that are pretty decent right now for Sinister5.
I mean, they pick some like unorthodox as 4 positions, unorthodox stuff as 4 position before they go. I've seen them play Chaos Knight +4. I've seen Traxian play Weaver +4 and actually beat Leetpro with the +4 Weaver before.
Yeah, so they got that Naga Disruptor.
And there's a Slaughter.
And there's the Slaughter. The one hero we didn't think about. Slaughter.
I saw it in my Heroes tab, but that's the old classic.
Yeah, that's the old classic. Blow up anyone really fast. Leetpro have a little combo of their own with the Naga sleep into Disruptor ulti. If you catch that Lifestealer with the sleep, he's just going to die to Disruptor because he can't get his rage off. So they got the little combos going. Lots of team fight coming out of Leetpro. A little bit more pick off coming out of Sin5.
Yeah, I feel like Leetpro going to need to pick something to deal with this Lifestealer Slaughter combo because, I mean, right now all these 3 heroes just instantly die to the Lifestealer bomb.
They got the puck. I don't think this will be a mid puck, right? They do have last pick on their mid, and yeah, they're gonna want to give Deppy that like mid hero that just dominates the lane. So there's probably an off lane puck, unless Sinister5 picks something that pucks decent against mid, and then they could just change it up.
When ACG just started his off-lane campaign, he should just only play exclusively Puck off-lane. So he is very good on hero.
That was back when Puck was quite popular in the off-lane. Right?
Yeah,
it has fallen off in favor right now, like currently.
It's still a comfort pick for some pro teams. Like it's not a meta hero by any means at the moment, but some teams like TNC sometimes pick Puck for Armel because he's just Armel on Puck. It's a bit crazy. But I don't know.
I like Puck as the offlane in this game, right? A can't really do much against him. Like, you can't kill him. I guess you can zone him out. Slaughter, you can dodge the crush pretty easily. Lifestealer's not really going to kill you unless you make mistakes. So, Puck is a nice hero. And you don't want to leave Puck solo versus Lifestealer, right? You're just going to sit there and keep harassing the Lifestealer over and over again. So it's going to force the air to kind of babysit the Lifestealer bits in the beginning until Lifestealer's got some items to sustain himself and some levels. I like the pick. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, agreed. And just more team fight, right? Magical Burst.
You know what hero is still in this pool that's quite scary? Is the Terrorblade.
I was about to say the same thing. Oh, Adaston played this earlier today. They Sin5 2-0'd Epoch earlier. Not that long ago, just a couple hours ago. And Adaston did play the Lina in that game. He was in a godlike spree there, so convincing performance by him.
Yeah, so Lina, it's one of those heroes, right? It's really good in the mid lane, but it is a very fragile hero. If you get on top of that Lina with the Puck or Disruptor, like ulti, like Naga Nets or something like that, like Lina can't get away. She's going to be in a bit of trouble. Jara gets on top of her, blows her up. But yeah, the Terrorblade is still in the pool, and that's a scary pick to be facing. It's pretty good against Slaughter. Like, he's got that high base damage, good against Lifesteal, lots of physical damage. Like, he doesn't have to worry about the rage and all that stuff. AA, like his Thunder goes through AA's ultimate, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Like, Lina does have the burst, though, to kill you before you get Thunder off, so you do have to worry about that a little. But other than that, that'll force the Gyro mid, right? And then it's Gyro versus Lina mid. I don't know how I feel about that matchup. Like, it is... I don't know, like, with the Naga rotations, it could be Gyro favored, but then Slaughter rotations
I was with you for that Terrorblade pick, right? I really was, but I feel like this Lina pick from Sinister5 is so good. They don't have... Like, I think Lina's biggest weakness has been that we know she's a really strong laner. We know she scales very well. But if you like have a Tusker or something, they can keep on pushing pressure on her at the start of the game and kill her over and over. Then it becomes hard to play from there. But the Leetpro 2 supports Naga plus Disruptor. They don't have real kill potential on her. They don't harass that well in the middle lane like something against the Lina with super high range and just nukes and stuff. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good Lina pick.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good Lina pick as long as like the Puck is unable to get on top of her, right? If that Puck in teamfights gets on top of her with the Silence Dream Coil, she's not running anywhere, and they're just gonna chase her down and kill her.
So if it is a middle lane Puck, I feel like Puck lane's fine against Lina. I don't think Lina really dominates on puck.
Yeah, I think it becomes quite an even matchup. Actually, it might be a bit puck favored because puck does have the ability to dodge a lot of the Lina spells, where Lina can't really dodge puck's orb and stuff like that if the puck gets on top of her. So that's quite nice in their favor. So that either leaves an off lane here, right, or a mid for Leetpro. And Sin5 need their carry. No, they need their off laner right now. Pitlord? No, Pitlord's banned. Rubik.
So it's an offlane slaughter.
Offlane slaughter, you think so? Maybe an
Yeah.
aggressive tri-lane type thing? No.
Oh yeah, maybe we could see a super aggressive lane like that, and you just leave lifesteal in like 1v1 matchup. It should be. But then if they match puck against it 1v1, then it's a really good lane.
Yeah, it's a very good puck lane, and puck will get that early
Yeah.
blink. And
But I feel like
control
Leetpro
the
will
game.
dodge that lane because the Disruptor Naga Gyro is weaker than like Slaughter A Rubik, because that's just so much kill potential.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like, it's most likely an offlane slaughter.
Or
It has
is it
to
a
be,
weaker
right?
lane? Yeah, it has to be offlane Slaughter. Sinister5, there's no way about it.
Yeah, there's no way, like, you're not gonna send Rubik offlane, not gonna send A offlane, like, you're not gonna send Lina. It could be an offlane lifesteal to carry slaughter, like, we have seen that in some competitive play, I guess, but it's not really.
Man,
Not
the
really
last time I
matter.
seen an offlane lifestealer was like back in Navi days, and that you just send her
No,
boss to
I
the
saw
offlane
one about a
randomly.
couple of weeks ago. Somebody did run it, but
Right?
you know, not a fan, not a fan. I feel like that hero does kind of want his levels, want his farm, you know, and then just like starts eating people alive. But this Rubik pick is interesting, right? You
So
got that
4
defensive
seconds left for
Melfield.
Lead Pro, dude. What did they go with here? Faceless Void. What?
Okay, so this must be a puck mid, right? Faceless Void, carry Faceless Void, aggressive tri lane coming out of the side of Leetpro, most likely. They've got the Gyro Disruptor Naga. They're gonna aggressive, put the puck one-on-one versus whoever the offlaner is, which is most likely Slaughter.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah,
Okay,
so like
that's
Void
interesting.
versus Slaughter, that's pretty, like, no real kill potential coming out of anyone in that lane. It's just gonna be like a farm fest. Maybe Void comes out a little bit more favored. He's got better base damage.
This is
But
an
other than that,
interesting Void pick. I mean, there is a lot of damage in the Chrono. They're set up for the Chronosphere.
yeah,
Because
they
Void
have
can
a
scale
lot.
in many ways. He can go super early game like MOM Shadowblade. He can go late game Battle Fury for scaling. It's gonna
Like,
be
this
interesting.
kind of reminds me of, like, remember the Enigma Void days, right? The double bubble trouble, whatever you wanted to call it back then, where it was just like one ultimate this side, one ultimate that side, and just kill everything. They kind of have the same thing going, you know. They got the Chrono, they got the Naga Sleep with the Disruptor ulti, you got the Coil, you got the Call Down. It's just all these circular ultimates coming out of Elite Pro. Whereas Sinister5, Rubik, he's got some good spells to steal this game, right? He's got Naga Sleep, he's got Disruptor ulti, Puck Coil, he can steal the Chrono, which is not Chrono. It's okay, you know, it's not the best, not the worst. Can make plays with it, can screw your team over with it, you know.
You sold me, sir. This is my prediction. If Dota and I goes full Yapso this game for Sinister5 and steals 1,000,000 Chronospheres, Sin5 will win the game. If he doesn't, I feel like if Leetpro make it out of the laning phase okay with these scores, I think they should just outscale them and win.
Yeah, and like these drafts are very balanced by both teams, right? You got the Gyrocopter plus the Void, lots of physical damage coming out that way, and then you have Disruptor Puck, which is lots of magical damage, and the same with Sin5, right? They got Rubik, Lina, AA, lots of magic damage, and then you got Slaughter, Lifesteal, which is lots of physical damage, so they're very balanced.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like if this Lina can go ham as well, I think it's a really good core against Faceless Void. You can lock him down, burst him down. It's a really good Lina game, I feel. And I think it
Yeah,
should
we
have
got
the
some
advantage.
mind games going on by Leetpro
Oh.
right now. It's ACG going middle. Looks like Deppy's going in the aggro tri-lane with the Gyrocopter. That's something you don't see every day. And they
Yeah,
are putting that Puck versus Lina mid that we said in the beginning.
That's a pretty decent lane because Gyro will be fine against the Lifesteal AA lane.
Yeah, and I think TKC just scouted them plant that ward. Saw Dasan plant the ward, so he's gonna know that's there. They're gonna put a sentry quite early, just de-ward that.
That's a
nice
huge
little
advantage
boost
to
for
start off this match. And Lifesteal, Faceless Void is really good in 1v1 matchups. Like he should come out fine in this laning stage against Skynet, or just come out ahead straight up.
Yeah, he should come out ahead. He's got the better attack animation, better base damage. They have the same armor. Like, this lane should come out pretty
And
even.
RDK's biggest advantage is he's a bash god. Bash god, crit god, spawn 5 illusions on Chaos Knight god. He's the RNG favorite lad.
Hey, what if you see Skynet max out his bash and then out bash RDK?
Oh, does Skynet have the bash? I'm sure Skynet has a bash key somewhere, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have faith.
And it looks like Agnum getting caught up by the Netcher. He's gonna have to skill Rage. Yeah, skills Rage early. This walks it off.
Trade 2 for 2 runes here. That's all
2
good.
for 2 bounty runes. That's all good. Everybody's happy. And Lina versus Puck mid, that lane can go either way, right? If one gets caught up by the light, if like ACD caught up by the light strike array, he can die. But if the Lina gets caught out by a silence and a coil, she can die. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I feel
One
like
thing
this
to
is like one
note-
of those old school classic 1v1 mid matchups. It should be a fun lane for both of them.
Yeah, the one thing to note is you can phase shift Lina's Laguna Blade, so those plays can come out.
Not the easiest thing to do, but it is
Oh, no,
possible.
definitely not. It's possible, it's just not easy to do. You kind of need to predict it coming.
So this is try v try action top. I wonder. Okay, they're gonna lift up the gyrocopter. They got the cold foot now. Just this might be trouble. Deppy dropping a bit low, and I feel like this AA hero is really good in these aggressive tries. Like
Yeah,
you just put
A
cold feet on.
lifestealer in aggressive tri lane, like you can't use a rocket barrage to kill the lifestealer. A just gives you so much damage and slow, and then you got the Rubik for the setup. So this lane's not going to be easy for Leetpro.
Deppy forced to use his. Did he use a salve already, or did he just tango up? Must have used a salve.
One of the supports gave him a salve
okay.
because he didn't have one on him. I checked.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. So a little bit of economic damage coming out there from Sin5. Deppy just a little bit overextending.
Mid lane, Adestam is having a good time. Both actually ACGs, they're pretty even. Bot lane, RDK doing RDK things, sitting at top of CS shots.
Yeah, RDK should have a really great time in this lane. And, you know, you get that early level 6, he can actually make rotations with that chrono and help his team out in lanes that are going to need the help. So I don't know, I like Leetpro's draft. Which draft do you favor here? I feel like if the Slaughter has a great start, gets his blink quite early, and they manage to get lifestealer bombs off, like it can propel Sin5 into a really good position. But if that doesn't happen and like Puck gets his blink off and Leetpro are the ones taking charge, then I feel like they're in a good position. So this game's going to come down very much to the early laning stage, I feel.
For sure. I think if Leetpro make it out of the laning stage, then and once the team fight starts, I feel like Leetpro have a big advantage with the amount of team fight they have in their arsenal. But then again, I did say the Dota and Die factor. If he goes full Yapso on the Rubik this game, it could be a tough game, even during the mid game. Now TKC, he gets caught. He's just gonna straight up TP out. Is it gonna be enough to make it out? It's gonna be first blood. It's gonna be first blood for Dota and Die.
Yeah, that chilling touch just doing way too much damage. Throws it in 3 heroes. You get caught out, lifted, and you just get blown up. And this aggressive challenge, I feel like it's gonna be a real struggle as soon as Sin5 get levels.
It's going okay so far, right? Deppy is having more CS than a lifestealer, having easier time farming, but TKC did just go down. So let's see how it goes. Disruptor is only still level. He's got his level 2 as well. So nobody out leveling anybody in this aggro try either.
But the one thing is, right, Disruptor in an aggressive tri-lane is not the strongest aggro tri-lane hero, right?
Yeah.
You kind of need to force them back and then use the glimpse to take advantage of that. But that's not always the easiest thing to do in an aggressive tri-lane. On the other side, RDK is just farming away, having a great time. Lina and Puck are 14 middle, 15 15.
Yeah.
They're just perfectly even, both just farming it up, you know.
Both mid and bot lane is just like so peaceful. Just people trading farm, you know? But here we go, top lane plays getting made again. Deppy, he gets the open wounds out, but TKC and the boys get the kill first onto the Rubik. Now Aghanim, he's trying. The glimpse comes out. They send Aghanim back, but Deppy goes down as well. Huge kill for Sinister5. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but Sinister5 got to be happy getting down the gyrocopter over there.
Yeah, that's a carry for a support trade or carry for 4 position trade, so Sinister5 is going to be happy with that. Like, you don't want your gyro dying that early. Almost made it out with those 1 charges, but just fell a little short, so unlucky there. Oh, Rubik's in trouble. He went for the
getting made. Dota and Die, rockets coming out. They leave the kill for Deppy, so it's all going fine for them so far. And Deppy he's still, actually him and the lifestealer are kind of tied up, even though he's ahead in CS just because he died. So, this is a really contested top lane.
Yeah, lots of fighting going on there. They're just tri-laning versus tri-laning. This is the lanes to watch, right? You know mid is going even. You can just look at the CS to know what's going on in the other lane. You don't even have to know.
Oh, for sure. I haven't moved my camera up since top lane since the 2-minute mark. I've just been enjoying this action going on here.
Don't worry, I'll do the moving camera job for you to see if something else happens somewhere else. But I doubt it's going to happen. There is a rotation
coming making a move on Adastam here. Do they... I feel like he senses it. He's sniffing it out. No, he's blocking his creep wave. Puck does have a lot of mana. Level 5 with 2 of the nukes. Chelsea is going to throw out the net. They catch Adastam. Can ACG burst down the Lina? He's trying. He throws out the orb. Is it enough to bring down Adam? He's going to dive on the tower and he gets the Lina. Big kill for ACG.
Yeah, that's just going to help this Puck get to level 6 before Lina give him his
top lane though. Sinister5 making the reaction. They're going on Deppy. A gyrocopter goes down again.
Yeah, and Gyro playing a little too aggressive there. He knows that his Naga isn't there. She just made a rotation mid. And Sinister5 take advantage of that. They know they're 3v2 top, and they just go aggressive and find themselves a kill on the Gyro again. So Deppy not having the greatest start that you normally see come out of him. He normally does play mid lane and just like absolutely dominates his lane.
Very contested game to start off. Like 5 minutes in, nothing to differentiate these teams. And ACG, he's taking down pretty low here in the mid lane. He's got the solve though. He's got his boots in his stash as well. He's going to be good.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, like there's nothing to separate these teams. It's like a little bit of gold, just swapping from side to side. This team has a little advantage. This team has a little advantage. I think the more important thing that in this early game is going to be the levels, like who gets the levels. And right now, Lifestealer level 4, and Gyro only level 3. So a little bit of levels going towards Agnum.
Yeah, it's all good. But I wonder, I mean, Lifestealer, he's not having the worst time ever, but not having the easiest time ever either. And lately, you like to see these Lifestealers have that free games where they can just go for like Radiance and just become those raid boss carriers.
Yeah, that's the difference between Lifestealer and Gyrocopter in this game. Even if Gyrocopter has a little bit of a tough time, he does have that flat cannon to just go farm up stacks, farm up the jungle, and just farm really fast. Whereas Lifestealer kind of doesn't farm as fast unless he goes for that Radiance
Get
build.
the lift on Deppy, but nah. Nothing, no avail. Now it's actually throwing out a rocket D&D. He might be in trouble. Rooted up. Gyrocopter putting on the DPS. Is the rocket being enough damage? No, it's not. Nobody gonna go down just yet. They don't have glimpses. What about ACG comes in with the cheeky snipe? He gets off the Dream Coil as well. Can they bring down Traxian? Aghanim, he's gonna try and man fight this up. Coil gonna break by the Ancient Apparition. He's gonna go down. 2 heroes dead. Now Aghanim, he's surrounded by 4 heroes. Can he do this? He's trying. They root him up. Can they burst on the Lifestealer? TPs are coming in all around. Double kill for ACG. But Deppy, he's in deep. They get the lift onto the Gyrocopter. The Gyrocopter's gonna go down. And now Dodai die. He's chasing down these heroes, but ACG's just whacking these kids up. Even Adestam making the rotation now. Dodai die. Oh, ACG gets busted down by the Laguna Blade. Adestam crisp rotations. He's going for more. He misses the sun on Chelsea. Chelsea has the TP and he should be away scot-free. Is he going to make it out? Yes, he does. What a freaking... What moves from both teams. Almost all 5 heroes showing up there.
Yeah, like the only hero that didn't go was RDK. He was just like, I'm just going to farm bottom, you know. So that does kind of favor Leetpro a little bit. And looks like Traxian might... No.
Traxian baited up Ace Deppy here. He's easy going to survive this. Deppy, he might go down. He gets the kill as well before he goes down. Open wounds, still sticking away. And Aghanim going to get that right click onto the Gyrocopter. Death number 4 for Deppy.
Yeah, and this top lane is just an absolute murder fest right now. We got, what is that, 13 kills all happening in this top lane. Just okay, there was 1 kill middle, so 12 in the top lane. But yeah, they're just fighting over and over again. Deppy spamming out the good game right now. Maybe just a little bit of tilt coming out because he has died 4 times, so it's not that ideal.
Just one of those things, man. Just one of those things.
Yeah, the only difference is Gyro can just farm up later. He's got farming abilities where Lifestealer doesn't really, so... He is going for that Radiance build on Lifestealer by the looks of it, so he is going to be able to stay up with farm with the other cores.
Depending how fast he gets it, he's not on like the quickest journey there right now. But we are only 7 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I'm interested to see him go this Radiance build, right? When we used to see Slaughter Lifestealer, it always used to be like that Armless into Desolate, so just mass minus armor, blow somebody up. He is going for the Radiance.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, he's going to throw out the open wounds onto Deppy. Can they burst down Gyrocopter? They're going to try. This is a lot of damage coming out of Lifestealer Gyro. This might be death number 5 for Deppy. He's going to go down. And doesn't look like Leetpro can trade anything else up. In fact, they catch TKC here. He's going to be forced to TP, but he ain't making it out of this. He's going to go down as well. Top lane starting to move in favor of Sinister5.
Yeah, they're just using that Rubik to full effect right now. He just lifts someone, puts them out of position. They throw their cold feet and Lifestealer's like open wounds, and they just beat the target down. Really hard to counter that because Lifestealer just hits that rage button and you can't really throw spells. Looks like Chelsea found a Rubik on top.
They got ACG making the movement as well. He has the orb, got a coil again. Is he going to hit onto Dip? Don't I die here? Oh, just a fraction off.
Yeah, it doesn't hit him. He does have the Veil. No, he's got trades in the curse. So he went the double Null Talisman, not going for the Veil. He's going straight for the Blink now. He realizes he needs to be a lot more active with his team. Can't just farm it up.
That's a good interesting point you made about the Lifestealer Slaughter combo. Like, the minute you have the armlet, it should be like the same timing. Your core Slaughter is going to have a Blink Dagger, and then you guys can just make moves around the map. But in this case, both of them going kind of different trajectories. You see, Slaughter has a Ring of Health here, maybe going for like a... What, maybe he's going for Vanguard or something this game, and yeah, Lifestealer is still sticking with the Deso. He wants to be a raid... Sorry, the Radiant. He wants to be a raid boss.
Yeah, and it looks like Lena's looking for a play onto RDK right now with the Slaughter.
Oh, they got the amp damage there. Can they burst down? Chain's not going to be on the mark. RDK, he does have Chrono. Can he get people coming in? He's going to throw out a defensive Chronosphere. Not the ideal situation, but if he makes it out of his life, something he can be very happy with.
Yeah, he uses the Chrono, but he does waste a lot of time over Dastan right now, and, you know, just give space for Deppy middle now with the Gyro. They did rotate the puck into the off lane now, so that the Gyro can catch up, because he did have a little bit of a rough time in the beginning.
Yeah,
I like these moves coming out of Leetpro right now.
Very high level of Dota we're seeing from both these teams so far. Both teams thinking about what they can constantly do to get the advantage.
Yeah, they're playing very aggressive. Any small opportunity the opponents give you, they make a play on it. They don't give you any leeway. If you're out of position, you just get gone on.
What build is RDK going on the Void this game? Looks like we're going for the Mask of Madness, so we'll probably see some very early moves coming out from RDK.
Yeah, he's going for that Martial Madness. He wants that physical, like just take down one target during the chrono and ability, which is really strong in this game, right? If you catch that Lina in a chrono, not much gonna come out to save. All they really have is the Rubik lift to save the person. Like nobody else can really help. So I like the build. I feel like that's the way to go. You just kill that Lina in every team fight with your chrono, and that's their mid laner gone.
Definitely. You know what's a cool trick? Not so relevant this game because there's like a slaughter offlane. It doesn't really care about Void. But as I say that, he's getting bashed up here. RDK putting on the moves here. Can he get one more bash? He's gonna try. RDK, I told you, this man with RNG is just too much.
He should rename himself to like RD Bash or something. Because
Deppy getting gone on mid. That's death number 6 for the gyrocopter.
And it looks like Sin5 have it out for Deppy this game. They just want him dead all the time. Just going for him, going for him.
Poor man. Poor man. I mean, these guys are former teammates, both Adastam, Dota and Dai. Yeah, Deppy. And I'm missing somebody. It's Skynet as well. All played in XTC together last year.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the supports from the side of Leetpro now. Just get some stacks up for Deppy, because he is going to need some time to recover from this. He is going to need to farm some stacks. Get some stacks up in the jungle for him. Let him just farm. Be all safe. And make moves with this chrono. 25 seconds for chrono. Dastam does find a double damage in the river, so maybe you make something with that. Dastam and Rubik smoking together. They look like they're going to go for Deppy bottom again. Oh my gosh, he's having
Chrono will be back up in 15 seconds. So do they try bait this? I feel like that's the next thing they do. They just bait Gyrocopter and then counter initiate with Chrono plus Dream Coil. I think that's the way they proceed forward.
Yeah, if they bait the Gyro and he doesn't get blown up instantly, then the Chrono will be very helpful. Oh, they spotted out the Rubik
charging him down. TKC, he's going to get gone on, but Deppy's going to throw out the ulti. Can they get any follow-up plays? Nagasaran going to TP in. AA blast off the mark. So it's just a TKC kill. Tanking one there for the team. But mid lane, RDK commits the Chronosphere. Killing the Lifestealer, that's actually huge.
Yeah, Lifestealer is probably quite low. You probably got a couple of bashes off, and then he was like, I'm just going to chrono you and kill you. So, yep. RDK having a great time this game. He's top of the leaderboard in CS, probably top of net worth as well.
There we go. Root is out onto the Lina. Deppy gets stunned up by Slaughter, but they're trying to burst down last time. They have more than enough damage. Actually, Ligona gets thrown out. Is he going to bring down Deppy? He does. Adastam not going down out of fight. He might get TKC here as well. He throws out the plays, but he's not going to make it out. He's going to go. Skynet, he's caught in a Dream Coil. Can they burst on the offlane? Offlane's going to go down, but TKC gets picked up as well. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Can they get AC? Sorry, Dota and Die. They're going to look for him there. Root in 4 seconds on Chelsea. And Dota and Die, he's actually walking back in here. Agonim's in the area as well. Puck, he's actually going to get bursted down. He didn't get the jaunt off.
Yeah, he greeted out the phase shift a little too long, ends up getting instant lifted by Rubik. He should have just gone to his orb a little earlier. Ends up falling for that. Unfortunate, but you just see how important these magic wands are in these fights though. Like you think Kaslina's gonna die, pops the wand, ends up getting a kill, then TKC's gonna die, pops the wand, survives. There's just wands everywhere, just getting popped in the last second to like try to bait people in a little longer.
Yeah, if all the Blue Scups teams are watching right now and want to know the importance of why me and Damien talk about wands every game, yes, this game is a perfect example.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that allow you to outplay your opponents so nicely.
So something important that we did need to mention during that bottom engagement, although it was a 3-2 in favor of Sinister5, RDK did manage to bring down the middle tier 1 tower, so that is pretty big for Leetpro as well.
Yeah, and like this network graph is just literally just sitting between the
two
teams.
Dead even. 500 at 13 minutes is nothing. XP,
yeah, it's absolute nothing.
Kind of similar, almost 1,000 in favor of Sinister5. Not the biggest deal, just a level or so, like 1 or 2 levels. But
yeah,
this game is so contested actually. I haven't casted a game this close in such a long time.
Yeah, but like right now the teams are just trying to farm up items, and like Sinister5 is just waiting for that slot up blink, right? That's when they start making the moves with the Lifestealer. They get that slot up blink and just go around and get kills, because that can be absolutely devastating. Looks like Sinister5, another smoke being popped up by them. They want to be more active on the map. They want to force the opponents to like react to them.
ACG, he's showing mid. But this is a hard hero to kill. Can Dota and Die get off the lift instantly? He's going to try. ACG knows what's going on. Sleep comes out from the Nagasaran as well. They have the 2 supports. Here on the high ground, the counter initiate is there. The Disrupt, the ulti comes out. And just getting chowed down these supports. It's crazy. And RDK, he jumps in forward in the backline. He gets the Chronosphere onto Adastam. He brings it down. 3 heroes there for Sinister5. Skynet, he might be in trouble as well. And it's a 4-hero wipe from the side of Sinister5. Oh my gosh.
That was so well played by Leetpro right there. The Naga just sat in the back. They went on the move. She just like sleep. There's the combo comes out with the Disruptor. Instant 2 kills. RDK rotates in. There's the other bubble. Throws the Chrono. Gets the Lina. And then they had the coil on the Slaughter as well. So like Sinister5 just couldn't run anywhere. They just instantly died from all the disable and ultimates coming out of Leetpro. And now they're just going to take Roshan, which is a nice little reward for them. There is an air blast coming. Chelsea needs to be a little worried.
He just popped the urn, but it's not going to do anything. Is he going to take here? I don't think so.
He'll be fine. He should be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine.
So who do you think picks up this Aegis, RDK or Deppy? I think RDK, he's feeling it right now. He's level 13, top of net worth by quite a margin.
Yeah, RDP is going to pick up the Aegis here because he is going for that Shadowblade build, so he's going to go look for like pick-offs and stuff, and if a pick-off does fail, you kind of want that Aegis as a, you know, just that one, like, fallback just in case something does go wrong. As well, he probably will be the main initiation for his team, and getting a Chrono off is pretty important at this stage in the game.
Definitely. And I feel this is the issue with Sinister5, right? I mean, it was a very even laning stage, but once these team fights start going down, once the team fight starts, it's so hard to get away. You got Naga Sleep, you got Gyro Rocket, you got Glimpse from Disruptor, you got Dreamcore, and to top it all off, there's a Chronosphere from the Void. So once these team fights happen, like Sin5 have to like fully commit for it, or they just get run down.
Yeah, they need to either find this Naga or Disruptor or Void with the Lifestealer bomb and just blow them up instantly, right? You can't let them survive. You can't let the Naga Sleep come out to disengage and reset the fight. So, like, Naga will probably be priority number 1 in the beginning of the fights because that disengage is just too strong, especially against something like a Lifestealer Bomb, which is basically burst orientated. Lifestealer does have his Sacred Relic, though. He's going towards that Radiance.
I was about to say, where the change will come from Sinister5. His starter's going to have a Blink, and Lifestealer's going to have a Radiance. So he can be that big tanky frontline who can just force out reaction from the Leetpro supports to just, like, to make space for his glass cannons, like his Lina, like his AAs and stuff, to just do things, get all their spells off.
Yeah, and Lina's going for the Shadowblade as well, so it's going to be kind of RDK versus a Dastam on who can get the most pick-offs with their Shadowblades. I feel like Lina does come out. I think Lina comes out a little bit ahead. She does have a lower cooldown on her ultimate, so can do it a lot more often.
But Void can burst on more than one hero in the Chronosphere.
So yeah, with a little bit more farm.
Yeah, that's not at this point, but at some point.
He's going straight to the BKB next. I like that choice. That's a very good item in this game. BKB. Just stand and fight, you know. Man fight that Lina. She can't man fight you if you have a BKB on, and everything will be all Gucci. And Sinister5 only have one
I would
tower.
actually like to see him go. Okay, I mean BKB is a good item, but I feel like Liquid Sphere is super value this game as well. And it's like a lot of people like it on Void as well. So I don't know. Maybe we see it. He's going to scout out a Dastam here. He's got the Chronosphere available. He's got the Inverse Rune. He's going to bash. Looking for the RNG with the bash. He's not even going to commit the Chrono. He's going to throw it out now. But there's Dora and Die. Can he get it left on RDK? RDK greeted that and he might be punished for it. The AA blast comes up, but he gets the bash onto a Dastam to finish him off in the backlines. You get the 2-man Static Storm followed by Debbie's ultimate. Can they burst down Sky Knight? They do. Aghanim going to go down as well. 3 heroes just wiped out. Dora and Die. He's on the run. He throws out a Chronosphere of his own. Can he save himself and his team? No, he can't. He gets caught by the net. HCG throwing out some nukes. Can they burst on Dora and Die? Dora and Die is going to go down. Traxian, the last member alive. And he's going to go down as well. Triple kill for RDK.
Yeah, and that was almost a disaster until RDK eventually kills the Lina in the Chrono last second.
If he didn't get that bash off, that fight could have been a little bit different.
No, TKC comes out clutch there with a Disruptor ulti on the Lifestealer +1 in the field. And when that happens, you're just going to instantly lose that fight, right? Your Lifestealer can't do anything in a position like that. Just gets blown up. Gyrocopters there. They have so much damage coming out from them from their ultimates that...
I have to agree with you. The execution from TKC was perfect, and when you catch Lifestealer before, like with the silence before you can get rage off, it's big trouble. But now mid lane, they burst down RDK a bit too greedy from him. Chelsea's gonna pop the ulti and just TP out.
Yeah, the air blast with the Laguna Blade and Slaughter Stun. That's gonna pretty much kill anybody in this game until the later portions of the game. So you gotta worry about that thing. But 18 minutes, this Lifestealer still doesn't have his Radiance, and it's a pretty slow timing. He did have a pretty contested lane, so it wasn't the easiest time. But him dying multiple times now after that is not helping him out. It's not helping his team out. Yeah,
it's tough when he has to move to take these team fights without the Radiance. Like you can make these moves on Lifestealer when you're just crushing the Radiance, but like it has to be when Sinister5 are making the moves, like with the Slaughtered Blink Dagger pick off like that, because then you have much less danger. But when you're just running into these fights, when Leetpro are initiating with the inverse RDK, it's really tough for a Lifestealer.
Yeah, it's really tough. It looks like the first Lifestealer bomb of the game is going to come out now. He's inside the Slaughter, who has his Blink. Leetpro is pretty much 4 people middle. They are hoping that someone comes to the jungle to farm, but nobody seems to be coming there. And Leetpro just rotating top, kind of playing like dodge right now. Oh, but is Deppy going to go farm the jungle?
Will he though? Oh, he's going to walk back. He's going to get caught by this. Death number... Yeah. What type? It'll be death number 8 for Deppy. So they see him on the high ground. Can they catch him though? He's farming pretty safe, and I think he senses something up. So he's just gonna run away now.
Yeah, he feels it. Like, he just drew it on the map. They're over here. He ran away. And just in time. If he stayed there, like, for one more extra right-click off, I think they would have gone on there. So
for sure. Good game
perfect timing.
He's been taking some pages out of the wealth book with that 6 cents.
And that's a lot of wasted time for Lifestealer, right? He could be farming right now, but he's just sitting inside the Slaughter. They do make another smoke. RDK does find him.
And
he's going to get a nice little prize.
Okay, so he commits 2 Chronos, and The send back was there onto the Lina. This is a confusing fight. I think TKC is going to be a casualty here for sure. Like, still going to pop the rage.
I think they just assessed the fact that with that chrono, they're not going to be getting that kill, and the whole of Sin5 is going to rotate. So they use the chrono and they just back off. Looks like ACG is making a play on a dash down bottom.
Can he burst him down? That's him throwing out a lot of damage, but he dodges the Laguna Blade. Oh my god, what a slayer. Dodges the Light Striker Lair as well. He's going to have these nukes up in 2 seconds. Can he bait this out? Chelsea comes in. Oh, what a time to pause.
What a time to pause. Yeah, but I told you, it's possible.
You did say it's possible.
Dodging it. And he dodged all of Lina's spells, right? Lina then threw the Light Strike Array plus the Dragon Slave, dodged all of it. And ACG getting away with the skin of his teeth there. And now you're a puck, right? You're super maneuverable. He has his blink soon, he has his silent soon. And they're just going to turn onto this Dastam Lina now. He's going to have to defensively use herself to take off the silence. And I feel like she is going to fall. Deppy's also in the area. So Dastam in a lot of trouble down here.
Deppy throwing out the salt here, asking for a reason in chat. He drops the Kappa afterwards. So, you know, then it's all fine, you know?
Yeah, it's all fine. Obviously, it's probably some sort of technical
Damien,
issues.
you suck. Kappa. It's all good.
It's all fine now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
They make me drive all the way down to just to hit you.
Feels good, man. Next time he's going to get caught in the route. ACG, he has the nukes available. Even Deppy coming to make a rotation here, and he's going to snatch the kill. He's like, my kill, boys. I'm the carry.
Yeah, nice little goal boost for Deppy. He does need it. And this game, I feel like Leetpro are having a great time right now, right? They've got 6k gold lead. They probably feel pretty confident right now, feel like they're ahead. And it's all on Sin5 to make the plays now.
And then here's the trouble, okay? So Deppy's going to have a BKB very shortly. Roshan will respawn in the next 5 minutes, and that'll be second Aegis worth the cheese. So we could look at Leetpro winning this game in the next, I would say, 10 minutes. The way it's looking right now. It's looking super tough for Sinister5 in terms of timings on the side of Leetpro.
Yeah, that Aegis is going to be super important. If Sinister5 managed to make like some sort of smoke play into Roshan and just sneak it with the Slardar lifesteal or something like that and take it away from Leetpro, it will slow them down a lot and make it a lot harder for Leetpro to finish this game off.
I feel like that's going to be a big thing. If we need to see some Sama play, if Sin5 can contest the next Aegis, and if they manage to get that, then the game could be back. But if Leetpro gets the next Aegis, I feel like they just run away with this game because we're already sitting at 6k net worth difference. The team fight is already proving to be like unstoppable from the side of Leetpro. So it's up to Sinister5 to make a play here.
Yeah, they definitely the ones that have to jump the gun and do something in this game. They can't just farm it away. They'll lose in the farming war. You're facing a Gyro, he'll out-farm you. Even though you have the Radiance on your lifestealer, didn't have the greatest start. He is a bit far behind now. And it's just all up to Sin5. It's everything they have to do has to be up to Sin5. They have to find those pickoffs somehow without being counter-initiated on by the Naga. So ideally you want to kill that Naga first. But there is a 4-man smoke coming out of Leetpro now on the bottom lane.
Looks like Sinister5 want to do the same thing. They got the bomb ready. And the Lifestealer does have the Radiance for the next fight. So it might prove to be a trouble for Leetpro. We don't know. ACG,
I don't think
smoke. Is he gonna break here? Skyline, he breaks a lot of hero smoke. Can he get the stun on? There's a lot of heroes there, but TKC gets the static storm and sleeps there as well. So it's a bit of a miscommunication, but Skynet, he's gonna be in trouble. Lifestealer is gonna pop out, but there's a BKB there on Deppy, but Dota and Die, he steals the song, but Deppy's just charging him down with the BKB. At this time doing the right clicks, can he burst on Gyrocopter? He's trying, he does. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but here comes RDK, 2 people in the Chronos. He catches both the course. Can he burst on Lifestealer? He's trying. Puck throwing out the damage. Can they burst on Agadam? He's gonna man fight this up. No, he's not. 4 heroes dead. Make that 5. It's a full team wipe from Leetpro.
Yeah, and that's the second team wipe of the game. It was kind of a disastrous start. Like, they dropped the sleep plus the disruptor ulti, like everything just at once. And then they realized, oh, we all just clicked R. And then they just reset, took the fight again. Dota and Die on the Rubik did make a nice play there, you know, steals the sleep, and they end up just focusing down the Gyrocopter. But after that, then the bubble comes out from the void. He just throws his ultimate down, another kill, and there's just too many ultimates coming out of the side of Leetpro for them to be able to deal with.
It's like, where do you react, right? You react to the static storm play on the one side, and then while you're doing that, you just check RDK jumping and catching 2 cores with the Chronosphere on the other side. It's just so hard to team fight into Leetpro right now.
Yeah, their team fights is just monstrous, and it's all up to Sinister5 right now to find a pick-off before any of those ultimates come out. Like what happened there, they were looking for that pick-off, but then all those ultimates just came out and just things went around.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Next Age is going to spawn up. It's going to be a long respawn, so 2 minutes of breathing room for the side of Sinister5, but doesn't look like Leetpro really care. They're making the move up to the top lane to push down this tier 1 tower.
Tier 2 tower. Yeah, they're going to take this tower. They're going to take this tier 2 tower, look for the next Roshan. If they get that next Roshan, probably control the map for another 2-3 minutes, and then look for that high ground.
because it's already 10k net worth discrepancy. ACG, he's going to jump on Adestam in the backlines. He gets off the coil, but no detection. Going to be found that then Ice Blast is going to hit on heroes, or hits on RDK. ACG manages to face shift that. Pretty good reactions from him.
They managed to face shift it. Unfortunately, they go use the coil on the Lina. She does have a Shadow Blade, so unless you have detection, you're not going to be getting that kill.
I mean,
But
level
yeah,
2 coil, 65-second cooldown. They don't really care about that, do they?
But yeah, you can already see like the mentality coming out of Leetpro right now, right? They're like, we just have to initiate the fights and we'll win the fight. So they just go instantly with whatever they have.
Oh, ACG gonna jump in. They get a 2-man silence. Do they want to keep this going though? RDK, he jumped out, and there we go. Chelsea running into the sleep. Is he gonna catch anybody? He's got fast movement speed, but not fast enough. Uh-oh, Rubik is there in the backline. Solo, he's got the orb on cooldown for 7 seconds. They're gonna jump him. They're gonna burst down Dora and die.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rubik's the one that gets left behind there. It's probably better than getting your whole team killed, so that's all nice and dandy. The lifestealer is farming bottom, so he's having a great time.
He might just be able to trade up the tier 2 with Leetpro, so that's pretty big. Adestam going to start split pushing mid. Right moves from Sinister5. They know they can't defend this tower without their Rubik. But doesn't look like Leetpro want to give up anything. They're TPing here mid. TKC setting up bottom. Okay, no, he's just going to nuke the wave, saving the tier 2. But now top lane,
like
Deppy, they get the bash on him. Can they burst on Deppy? He's trying to fight up with a BKB, but I don't think he makes it out. There's Adestam coming in now as well, and they just burst on the gyrocopter.
Yeah, Deppy gets left behind there, but that's like kind of the story of this game for Deppy. He's, you know, he's the man that's dying all the time, but he doesn't mind, right? He's got RDK, he's got the puck that's there to carry for him anyway. And it's like a 3-core lineup right now coming out of Leetpro. So if one's having a tough time, he's still got 2 more to back you up.
For sure. And when your co-player is RDK, you don't mind having not being the big RDK sort of carry man, right?
Yeah, you definitely don't. RDK, he's having a great time. He's going for that MKB now.
He's got the Chronos here. Does he get a bash here? He does get the first hit bash onto Aghanim. The misses is coming out there from the Radiance. And what they're going to burst on Aghanim. He's just going to go down there.
Yeah, gets the first hit bash. And Chronos him and then starts killing him. Oh, story of RDK's game.
Story of RDK's game. Every game.
They have a gem on Chelsea now, plus the Meteor Hammer. So this Naga's looking quite scary. And it looks like the map's going to get real dark for Sin5 soon.
Definitely. Look,
it's already dark actually.
They have no wards available. Don't die. He's running. He has 1 ward. Gonna pick up one to run. But it's looking rough. Roshan has respawned. RDK gonna walk straight in there, hitting it up with the double damage.
Yeah, this Roshan probably won't be contested. They maybe they don't know it's going down, but you can probably sense it, right?
I mean, without the lifestealer for 10 seconds, you can't fight this.
Yeah, you definitely can't fight. And this is a Roche to Leetpro. They're just going to control the map probably 2-3 more minutes, you know, just get 1 more core item up or something like that, and then just go high ground and finish the game.
Icebox does come up, giving RDK a little bit of a hard time here, but it's all good.
Unfortunately for Sin5 in this game, right, they did go Shadow Blade.
Coil comes out top from ACG, he catches 2 heroes. Scar Knight's going to break it immediately with the blink away. Dora and Die gets the left onto Puck, but he might just be sticking out a little too longer in the coil. And here we go, RDK is going to come on. Is he going to first hit bash here? Rocket's coming out, RDK is going to jump forward, doesn't get the first hit bash. The phase shift is there from the Rubik, but Dora and Die, he's just going to get smacked down. But there's no waves pushing in here, so Leetpro have to go back and deal with that.
Yeah, no waves. And like the difference right now in this game is, right, RDK is finding kills with his Shadow Blade and his Chrono, whereas the Lina is struggling to find those kills with her Shadow Blade, which is not a good sign.
I like what Leetpro have been doing this game. They've been playing around their core players, right? They got these 2 defensive supports in the form of Disruptor and Naga Siren, and they've just been playing around their cores here. They let ACG go to the bottom lanes, split push in the dangerous areas because he's a puck with the Yule Scepter. He's not really under ganks, and then they just play around the core. So there's no real opportunity for Lina to look for these sort of solo picks like RDK has been getting with the Chronos here.
Yeah, and they're going to really struggle to kill ACG because he's been on point this game with his phase shift, just dodging everything left, right, and center. So finding a kill on him is not the easiest thing. Like, Slaughter Crush is dodgeable if you're just fast on those fingers. It's not the most instant stun.
Can you dodge Slaughter Crush?
Yeah,
it's not like Sand Kings.
It's not like Sand King. Sand King is an animation too, but if you do it from the fog, it's so fast that like it's almost humanly impossible to dodge.
Like if Sand King clicks that thing, I can't. Maybe you can dodge it. I'm not sure, but it's like pretty instant.
Yeah, it's pretty instant. Rubik's stun though. They do have the Rubik, so he can like blink in. I'm not sure if he has a blink. Probably not. Yeah, he does have a blink, so you can blink lift into the Slaughter stun. Probably the way to go for trying to kill the puck. And right now they're just clearing up the last tier just gonna control the map. And then eventually they'll just go high ground with Aegis.
Skynet cutting the wave here on the Slaughter. Adestam still trying to push in this midway, so it's just going to be 1 lane pushing in. But the high ground is going to be under siege now. Dora Deppy walking up the hill. ACG hitting on this tower as well. Deppy pops the flat cannon, cleaning up the creep wave, but in the back that's ACG. He jumps in, wants to make the move on Adestam. Sorry, on Dora and Dies Rubik. He's going to face shift dodge. Sorry, you'll accept the dodge, but he actually breaks the coil. So much damage from that. ACG with the Aghanims on the puck.
Yeah,
So
you
one
break
hero
that
already
coil,
wiped
you
out.
take 700 damage, so not advisable to break that. And they do have the meme hammer on Naga, so she can drop that on the tower if she wants, but she probably just wants to sit back, wait for the disengage with the Song of Siren if it's
Smoke
needed
up
by
is
her
there.
team.
Oh, Sada gonna wolf the initiation. But now RDK, he's getting gone on. He does have the Aegis. He does have the BKB. He's gonna jump out. Time walks a lot of the damage. He's gonna get thrown out. Oh, Aegis gets popped. At this time, throwing out the Laguna Blade. 2 bursts on Faceless Void. Faceless Void. He's in a bit of a no man's land here. He gets stunned up again. Chelsea trying with the counter initiation, but it's too slow. RDK gets bursted down. Sinister5 holding the high ground and now egging him. He's gonna start charging these heroes down. He's got the rage. Sleep is gonna be there. And a bit of a miscommunication from Leetpro. They're dropping their hard carry here for most farm hero on the map.
Yeah, the initiation came out from Slaughter. You see ACG did the phase shift dodge in the beginning, and then after that RDK just gets blown up by the Laguna Blade, respawns from the Aegis and just gets blown up again with the disengage coming out a little too slow.
The minute that Aegis popped, Chelsea needed to song and just walk in the high ground. But commendable defense from Sinister5, and now they find the gyrocopter. Can they combo in up though? This is Sinister5 running gun, but the BKB comes out from Deppy. Too slow with the counter initiate with Slaughter.
Yeah, and Slaughter's in a lot of trouble now. Disruptor's got the Q on him. Oh, he does get Glimmer Caped, so there's a glimpse going to be coming out.
TKC?
Not even needed.
Glimpsing him back into the area, but he gets the Slaughter stuck into the kinetic field. Blink is there, but now Durandai, he gets caught yet again. They'll be trying to win one with the backline. Sinister5 still want to take this fight. They don't really care. They know Void's still down. At this time, he's going to go in, bursting down TKC. 2 heroes wide from Leetpro. Can they get more? Chelsea really low. Skynet has the blink in a second. Who can he find though? ACG, there's the vision from Aristam. Can he challenge up the stun? No, ACG dodges it with the face shift. Aghanim, he's still trying to wheel in, but he gets caught by the knock on it. Skynet gets a 2-man stun. Can they burst his heroes down? They're trying. Chelsea, still too tanky. Deppy, but here comes RDK. Big Rotor Sphere. Can he burst on the hero? He's going on the Void first. Sorry, onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer chops into the Lina. Do they have detection? They get the net off. Aristam, can he make it out? He's trying. Rocket, gonna be on the chase. Aristam, he falls, and so does Aghanim. Counter initiate there from RDK.
Yeah, that was looking so good for Sin5, and then the Chrono just came out and just turned the whole fight around. And it just looked like Leetpro were just playing around, just dodging everything and just waiting for the ultimates. And as soon as they came up and started coming into the fight, things just went south for Sin5. And this
Sinister5 was thinking right there though. They got the one pick off on RDK bottom and they just kept up going. They search in the jungle. Unfortunately, just taking too long to kill heroes down, and when RDK respawns, you can't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, when that Chrono comes out, you can't be doing things like that. And they end up paying for it. Lots of damage going to go on the buildings. Probably a Rack's going to be falling bottom now. They don't have the lifesteal of 15 seconds, no Lina for 30 seconds. And you just can't fight without those 2 heroes.
Actually, we'll be back up in 10 seconds. But like you said, Dastam just has no buyback in our Skynet. He gets caught in the quill. He's going to break the quill. Glimpse comes out. They get the kinetic field around him as well. They're trying to burst on the Slaughter, and he is going to go down. He buys back into the game instantly. Lifestealer has just respawned. Can they get a bomb going off now? He's going to jump inside the Slaughter. Actually, bomb is in cooldown 5 seconds, so they're going to try to wait this out. But Rax getting slapped up. The Meteor Rax might just drop before then. And Meteor Rax does go down, and it looks like Leetpro just want to get the hell out of there. Dota and die. He tries to blink in, but here comes the BKB from Deppy. He's going to be fine. RDK blinking in. No bashes from him. This time, Skynet, he's going to walk it off. But Dota and die can't say the same for him. Skynet, he's still walking back in here, but he's going to get caught. The sleep is there. They're trying to reset. Do they want to turn this? Buyback is there from AA. Doesn't look like Leetpro want anything to do with this. Puck's going to throw out an orb, but not going to jump just yet.
Yeah, he's asleep, disengaged. Everybody just gets out. They got the racks. They got the 104. And now Sin5.
Oh, Skynet, he's looking. He might find Chelsea here. He does. There we go. Aghanim doing the deeps as well, bringing down the Naga Siren. But looks like Deppy going to throw out the continuation. RDK throws out the Chrono Sphere, catches 3. Aristam gets bursted down. Flak Cannon putting in work. Here in the backline. Straxian going to go down as well. 4 heroes wiped in. That just might be the game. ACG gets off the... Oh, beautiful glimpse into Dream Coil.
Yeah, that was another team wipe. That's 3 team wipes this game for Leetpro onto Sinister5. And they just baited them in there nicely. Chrono came out and the fight was over. And this is going to be another lane of racks. There's no way you stop this. And this could just be the game right here.
Only buyback on Aghanim. I don't see how Sinister5 can hold this. So Durandai, he's trying to walk in.
2 racks at least.
Can Leetpro secure the Mega Creeps? They're trying for this. They're going as fast as they can. 40 seconds before Adastam's back up. Aghanim has the buyback, waiting for his Slaughter. But they will respawn at the same time. But Meteorax going to get brought down. Dota and Dai trying to make space here in the backlines. Not letting... Sorry, Deppy trying to make space. So Dota and Dai can't get you in the backlines. Now RDK is going to start slapping up the next racks. Is it going to be fast enough though? These heroes don't push towers that fast. Dota and Dai, he might just get gone. And he's going to get busted. Oh, he gets the USF to dodge. Buying time for his team. AA going to throw out the Ice Blast as well. Going to miss though.
Yeah, Dota and Dai doing whatever he can here to just try to stall this game up as much as possible.
I don't think Leetpro actually get the Mega. So Sinister5 still in it.
Yeah, Leetpro won't get the megas, but they got 2 Raxes. They'll be happy with that. You know, they're still in a good place. 22k net lead ahead. And this is a real tough place for Sinister5, right? Like, the only option is to get, like, pickoffs. You don't want to be taking full-on team fights, but Leetpro are just going to 5-man. Whenever the ultimate's up, they're just going to 5-man and just push down lanes.
Yeah, it is a hard hill to climb right now. Puck almost got her level 25, standing at level 23 so far. Once she gets that, farm going to be boosted up more. RDK is still a monster right now with ample farm.
Oh, I got a question for you. Did you just assume Puck's gender, calling it a she?
I think, actually I've had this discussion before, but actually before we get to that, Chelsea getting gone on. Right, there we go, RDK with the counter initiation, but he doesn't get Dota and die there, but he bursts on out of step. He's still got the BKB going. He's trying to man fight up. Can he bash Skynet? No, his luck has run out. Aghanim TPing in as well. They want to go on RDK here. They get the stun on him. Amp damage is there. Can they burst on RDK? No, he's going to jump away. Far, far away. TKC gets the counter initiate onto the Slaughter with the Static Storm. Slaughter going to get bursted down. Dreamco in the backline catching 2 as well. RDK is moving forward. He's trying to burst on the Lifestealer. He's trying. The bashes are there. Aghanim's going to go down. 3 heroes wiped yet again. Can they get more? Dota and die. He steals the time walk, so he's pretty cheeky. But GG, well played is called. Leetpro just too good in this first game.
Yeah, GG well plays called. Like, the game was super even in the beginning, but the team fight draft coming out of Leetpro just seemed too much for Sin5 to handle.
It was really good, and the way they set it up was fine. You know, there's been questions like, can Leetpro survive when these core players are getting sacked? Deppy gets sacked, but the rest of the core players playing fine. ACG, star plays on the puck. TKC quick on the counter initiations, and I want to see what Sin5 bring to the table in game 2, because I know they're not just going to take that lightly.
Yeah, they're definitely going to bring something new to the table and see everyone in game 2. It's going to be a cracker.
And the second game is up live and ready. Boy, oh boy. Once that mid game hit in the last game, Leetpro just went ham with that. Well, like, that was like insane.
Yeah, that game went from 0 to 100 real fast. Like the laning stage was just dead. Like that top lane was just fighting all over the place. It was super even on both sides. But then the team fight draft out of Leetpro just came out ahead on top of Sinister5's more pick-off lineup.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's some things I didn't like from Sinister5. I didn't like that I feel like they needed to come out more ahead in the laning stage to be okay in the mid game, which they didn't. And then there were small things like the Lifestealer trying to go for the Radiance when he has a Slaughter on his team. Slaughter and it was actually just so tough because like Slaughter was actually losing bottom lane pretty hard. We didn't see it in the CS charts, but when I actually looked bottom, RDK was like 2 or 3 levels ahead of the Slaughter. So that's it was a tough game for Sinister5 to say the least.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough game, and they kind of need that Lina to make a lot of plays with that Shadow Blade, find a lot of pickles, make a lot of space. Wasn't able to do that since Leetpro just stayed as a 5-man unit and just pushed down towers. And then we see a Tusker that was banned in the last game, first pick by Leetpro this game, super strong hero.
Chelsea very good on it as well.
And it's interesting we see a PL ban.
I was going to ask you the same thing. First phase PL ban?
Yeah, it must be something because they want to pick something that PL's super good against. There must be some thought behind that. Maybe they know something about Leetpro. They love running that PL. I don't know. And there's the Tusker pick. There's the Bane pick. These heroes all banned in the last game. This game, they're all coming out.
You get to see the real cancer supports back in Dota, boys. I like seeing Tusk, though. I think Tusk is a cool hero. Night Stalker.
Yeah, Bane, Night Stalker. Night Stalker is a hero you don't see very often. What do you think is going to be played? 4 position offlane in this game? I feel like you kind of don't want to run it as a 4 position anymore with that bounty rune nerfed. Like you really struggle to find levels. But if you do manage to come out of the laning stage okay as a 4 position Night Stalker, can be really effective.
Yeah, if you can it's really hard with the bounty rune thing, right? Because first nighttime used to already be hard. Sometimes you were not even level 3 by 4 minute mark. And then it's just tough. But like now, I know WRG still like this hero. They run it as an offlane hero for Chidawi. But I haven't seen a Night Stalker pass 4 in a really long time. Don't know.
I feel like this hero
are they
has
picking
a lot
it now
of
to
potential
be an open pick, right? So
yeah, definitely. It's an open pick. It could be offlane, can be 4 position. I like it in the offlane personally. I feel like it gets more levels there, and then can actually utilize its first or second knight a lot better.
Maybe they pick something that can combo up with this in like a super strong dual lane as well. Then it could be pretty decent.
It could be. So we have the Tusker. What is like the general heroes that go with the Tusker? We see the AA band, the Bane band, like Disruptor. Disruptor's still in the pool. Can be picked, and they go for the Witch Doctor.
I've seen this combo a lot of kill potential with Tusker Witch Doctor.
Yeah, with that Bongo and Maledict, and then the Snowball plus the Ice Shards, like you're not running away, and it's just a lot of damage coming out. So this support duo has a lot of kill potential.
And the Witch Doctor's support pick with the Tusker is really great as well, because Witch Doctor can keep one lane under control just by himself. He's got high base damage, he's got a stun. He can keep his one carry's lane safe, while Tusk can just go ham in other lanes. So
yeah, as long as he's not facing like a Trident or something like that, he can keep it pretty nice by himself, and Tusker can just go make like plays happen all across the map. And we see a CK ban, so a lot of illusion heroes being banned out.
I wonder what Sinister5, what cheese they're going for. They're definitely pulling some like crazy strat. Like, I don't know, they're gonna go for like a Husker or something, or what hero like hates illusions?
Like I'm actually not too sure. It's like very odd bans. There's a Lifestealer coming out as well. They must have something up their sleeve for all these bans. They want to play some sort of specific hero. Not too sure what it is. It must be some sort of really high damage single target hero, right? Because you're banning illusion based heroes. You don't want to have to deal with those things.
Yeah. Oh, I have no idea.
We see a Lycan ban coming out of Leetpro, so they don't want to be cheesed by any sort of push. They take out the Husker as well.
They know what. They feel something fishy is going on, yeah. Lycan ban pretty good. Especially with Night Stalker. During the super long nighttime with the Howl. Pretty broken.
Yeah, pretty good. And let's see what comes out of Sinister5. They go for the Gyrocopter. Pretty stable pick, or staple pick for most teams. So yeah, I like it.
Gyrocopter was like the bee's knees carry, like, let's say a month ago, right? But now, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just because of watching Dota and like Eternal Envy does such different stuff, but I feel like Gyrocopter is like not the end-all and be-all of carries anymore, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
100%.
I missed the ban phase in some of the games I watched today, so maybe Gyrocopter was banned. I'm just being silly right now.
And that one monster hero is still in this pool. That Terrorblade is still there. It's a little risky to pick with the Bane Night Stalker. Like, you do have Silence, you do have Bane's Grip and all that. But that hero, if it comes out,
second phase Terrorblade. And they banned the 2 illusion heroes, PL and Chaos Knight, but they didn't take the main man Terrorblade out. Ooh. Alright. I'm believing the Terrorblade pick. I'll be happy to see it come out right now.
Yeah, they could pick the Terrorblade on the side of Sinister5. It's a really strong pick. They did take out PL, which is So K versus Terrorblade, I feel like Terrorblade's
The
reflection or
reflection
whatever.
makes the reflection illusions when it takes PL's illusions make illusions, so it just cleans out the illusion. So it's pretty good for like the matchup for TB.
Yeah, so not too sure. Maybe TB is not the hero they're looking at. Whereas on Leetpro's side, TB pretty strong, really good with Gyrocopter. So much like single target physical damage coming out. Lots of push. You do have Witch Doctor sustain to help you. Tuskar save from the snowball.
That's a good Terrorblade game. I would not be opposed to seeing a Terrorblade right now. I think TKC is thinking about it right now for sure.
Yeah, it's just one of those heroes you see a lot of pro teams right now. Just they either ban it or they take it. It's just not left there. So what else is
Definitely.
pretty common that gets picked up in Pro Dota right now that's not
Let's
being
not be
banned or
meta,
picked in this
kids.
game?
What would be good in the game, you know? We're not constricted by the meta. We like Sama's children, you know? We can make anything work.
We can make anything work. Yeah, that's the SM mentality. There's a clockwork right there.
Ooh.
100% offlane clockwork, right? You're not going to run Tusk offlane, not going to
Yeah.
run Witch Doctor offlane. So this is an ACG clockwork. I like that pick. Really good versus Bane. Not so good versus Nice Dog. He can kind of just fly over your cogs. But if he catches that Bane's in a lot of trouble. And it gives him that long range stun, right? To stop that like Fiend's grip if it does happen to go up in the fight.
Yeah.
Also gives him good initiation. They've also got Tusk for initiation. Whereas Sinister5 is still looking for some sort of initiation hero here.
Some sort of vision as well against Night Stalker during the night times. Oh, they go for the Nature's Prophet. This is a good pick, I think, for Sinister5.
Yeah,
Very
Nature's
strong
Prophet.
laner.
Yeah, really good versus like those supports in lane. Besides Tuskar can get on top of a Nature's Prophet and then you're in a bit of a trouble. But if it's just a solo Witch Doctor, you
The
can
Witch
zone him
Doctor
out
is
pretty
pretty good
easy.
against Nature's Prophet as a prize support because you can stun up the trees for quite a long time.
Yeah, but if you're using a stun to stop the trees, how are you stopping the Nature's Prophet from getting last hits and denies in the lane?
Yeah, that's the issue with playing against Nature's Prophet, right? He's just such a strong laner.
Yeah, you count those trees as like another hero. They just do so much damage
Yeah.
in the early portions of the game. So you got to watch out for that. He's also super mobile, so they do have like this nice Stalker running around. Nature's Prophet can TP from anywhere, throw his ultimate out. And there's a Morphling pick.
RDK Morphling. Alright, it's Christmas, boys.
Yeah, this reminds me back, when Prem was the top tier of Dota in SA, and just RDK Morphling was like #1 ban almost every game. Nobody wanted to give it to him. So let's see. Morphling is a bit changed from then, a little bit different to play now. Let's see if RDK still has his talent with the hero.
I feel like Leetpro still struggle a bit on wave clear for playing against Nature's Prophet, though.
Yeah, their wave clear is not too good.
Like
Like that
Morphling's pretty
rocket
good
flare.
I mean, it's not like the way it used to be when you used to split push a lot with Morphling, though, right?
Yeah, you more want to fight now with Morphling, right? You get your items up and you just fight because you don't really have that replicate to just jaunt across the map with. So yeah, I don't know. They don't have the best wave clear. Like they have the Morphling wave, that's okay. Rocket flare is okay. Then the Tuskar has some spells for wave clear. It's not the greatest, but they do definitely have some.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Last phase, Broodmother ban as well. Like cheese is like Leetpro are pretty scared of cheese right now.
Yeah,
seems.
Leetpro just banning out all the cheese. They're like, we're not getting cheese this game. And Sinister5. So both these teams, right? Last game we saw Leetpro with just huge team fight. This game, they do have team fight, but it's not all focused on team fight, right? They got Clockwork for pick off, which Doctor plus Tuskars can do pretty well with pick offs. Morphlings can split push, can fight. It's just not these huge ultimates that we saw in the last game. So different game. And there's a Kunkka.
Cool Kunkka.
That's
Alright.
a mid Kunkka.
Yeah, it is.
Has Deppy been playing this? Because I have no idea.
I can stalk his games, yeah? Maybe I shouldn't do that on stream. He might get offended at me get the D friend. But this is a hero, right? You doubted it in the game we casted not too long ago, but you saw how much damage this hero can output, and he's strong laner as well. Wave clear for Nature's Prophet, catch for Nature's Prophet, and all these like elusive heroes with X mark.
We're also presuming that it could be a safe lane Kunkka, right? To just face off against a Nature's Prophet. You bring this tree and you just cleave them down all the time.
Oh, and a mid
Gives you
Morphling.
catch and a mid Morphling.
But
that
there's
is possible.
No way RDK is not playing the Morphling though. I will cancel the stream if RDK is not playing the Morphling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be RDK Morphling. If it's not, well then things have changed over the years from when I last played. Then yeah, I like this Kunkka pick. This just gives them a lot of team fight, like an extra bit of team fight. Gives them lots of wave clear, lots of pick off. Like gives them good initiation with the Clockwork, and we see a Visage.
Last pick Visage. So that's like one tanky core to sit in the lane. That's like pretty hard to gank from, like if you're playing Tuskar and stuff. So I actually like the Visage pick. Very strong lanes from Sinister5 this time.
Yeah, it looks like a mid. Well, Deppy's playing the Kunkka. We can't actually say if it's mid or not because last game he played carry and. What ACG played mid and RDK played safe lane. This game looks more like ACG off lane. Could swap between the Kunkka and the RDK mid, but it's most likely a Kunkka mid, right? You don't want to really put Visage against Morphling. I feel like Morphling might have a tough time in that lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Sinister5's draft more this game because their laning presence is much better. But
I,
I feel like
I like
think
Sinister 5's draft, but I feel like that Kunkka plus Clockwork's gonna make Nature's
yeah,
Prophet's
I
life
was
a
about to say,
living
and I think
hell.
the big factor of this game is how much work can TKC and Chelsea do in the early game, because these are two heroes that can roam around very effectively together. This Witch Doctor plus Tusk. So if they make enough ganks happen, and Sinister Leetpro are ahead enough in the laning phase, I feel like they'll be good to go for this game.
Yeah, Sinister 5 does have that Bane in the early stages of the game. He could go middle. Looks like he's gonna go bottom and just help out the Gyrocopter. But if he did go middle, you know, just throws that Enfeeble constantly on whoever's mid. The Kunkka splash damage doesn't do that much damage and gives Visage a good time. And I'm just not sure what this Night Stalker is going to do in the early game, right? It's kind of a struggle to be ganging a Kunkka mid. Maybe you can, but until Visage is level 6, you don't really
I
have kill
think
potential.
I think Night Stalker is just gonna go with Prophet in the top lane and just make RDK's life miserable. That's what I'd do if I was running this Night Stalker right now.
Yeah, and I think TKC might have seen that ward being placed again.
Did he?
He was there. I'm sure there was high ground vision. So he probably knows that ward's there. He's got a sentry on him this time, so he might go look for that D ward a little bit later. Treants are just scouting out RDK top.
And Sinister5 committing the ward in the same place again, second time this game. So maybe if TKC just has a good guessing game, we can get it as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he must have seen it, right?
But did Night Stalker not place it behind the tree? Because I'm sure there's a place where you can place it where they can't see.
Yeah, he might have placed it behind the tree. I didn't see
Yeah,
exactly where he placed it. I just saw where TKC was when he placed it. So he might not know it's there.
Yeah, might be good.
And it looks like they're going to put some pressure
already
for this rune bottom. They're going to use those treants plus the Night Stalker, Nature's Prophet, and push for this bounty rune.
Yeah, you don't want to contest Nature's Prophet in this bounty rune. These things hit 36 damage a shot, just the trees.
Yeah, it's like almost 2 heroes just hitting you in the beginning of the game. Don't really want that. So looks like 3 bounty runes going in the way of Sinister5. So good start for them.
Oh, ACG missed the one creep in this block. I think it should still be fine because this one creep is gonna die quick and then the lane should still push.
Yeah, the lane will push eventually unless Agnum has really good lane control for this lane. Or Traxian does this, right? He just tanks the creep until they group up, and then now they can control the lane. I still feel like this Clockwork's going to have a pretty decent time in this lane, you know, find the levels, find the experience.
Yeah, I think he should be fine. Like, there's no not real big kill potential top. I mean, bottom.
And I feel like I've seen this matchup before mid where it's Kunkka versus Visage, and I feel like Visage has a real tough time, especially with the Tusker here. Like, a Dasan is just being wailed on right now.
Yeah,
gonna have to bring himself a solve. Yeah, he's gonna have to bring himself a solve relatively soon. And this top lane, Jewel lane into Jewel lane. I feel like this
is where the trouble
favors Sin5. Yeah, this
yeah.
definitely favors Sin5. Like, Nature's Prophet, you're not gonna be able to do much against him, especially with the Night Stalker just sitting there. So RDK probably not gonna have as free farm as he had last game.
Yeah. I think this is his turn to sack this. Deppy's like, no, this game I'm farming RDK, you take the sack.
It looks like ACG is making the the off lane pool, putting the crease. Probably gonna get
trying.
Stuff up
This against Bane. Oh, but Bane doesn't have sleep level 1.
Yeah, he's
so I don't think you can't contest this. That's a pretty big for ACG.
Yeah, he's gonna get his levels from that, and it's gonna help him out a hell of a lot in lane. Agnum tanking 2 range creeps plus 4 melee creeps bottom. You can't tank that for too long; it'll just take too much damage.
And Gyrocopter is not a hero that likes to okay, he's not farming on the tower. He's doing the correct thing. He's pulling it over here. So it's okay, but definitely a win for Clockwork. He actually needs the creeps.
Aren't listening to him though. Some running to the tower, running different directions. Unfortunate for him.
Top lane though, Dora and I actually looks like he's in trouble. They get the Maledict onto him, but now Silence is there onto RDK. He's strength morphing now, so he might be fine. But is Dora and I gonna go down here? Last tick of Maledict, gonna do the job. First blood for TKC Dora.
Yeah, he finds the Maledict, just slowly beat him down. Chelsea did make a rotation. Oh, misses the shot.
Oh, he misses the shot. GG.
And RDK is just gonna slowly heal out from his tangos. And he should be fine in that lane. It does look like Kunkka's having a much better time mid now than the Visage.
Traxian tried to run Deppy down mid with the haste, but he just tanks like 4 tower shots. That's unfortunate, man.
Feels bad, man.
Deppy did solve up in the trees. He's Gucci main again in the middle lane. He's having a good time, actually. Outclassing the Visage by about 5 CS.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for a Kunkka to get last hits than a Visage, right? Visage doesn't have the best attack animation, whereas Kunkka with the Tidebringer just does so much damage.
Kunkka with Quelling Blade and Tidebreaker is just ridiculous. And you can get Tidebreaker off denies now as well, so...
The harass if you right-click on it and deny, you get the bonus damage and it doesn't actually proc, which is nice.
Clockwork. Is he gonna get gone on here? But this is a hard kill. Clock under the tower. They're doing a lot of damage to ACG, but there they go. He gets a cox onto 2 people. Now Chelsea trying to make the rotation, but shot again off the mark. He's gonna jump onto tracks and he manages to get the return kill though. And ACG, he's gonna salve up. He's A-okay.
Yeah, those shots just off the mark, but the snowball manages to catch him up, just beats the hero down and gets the kill. So this is going well for Leetpro right now, you know, getting a couple kills on the map. Mid's doing great. RDK, how's he doing? His last hits aren't the greatest. He is being pressured quite heavily on this lane. But, you know, Morphling's one of those heroes. He can catch up, farm really fast, find kills later on in the game.
I mean, he can be a team fighty hero now. He'll just turn into a nature's prophet and do the deeps in the fights, right? He doesn't need farm.
He'll just turn into Gyrocopter this game, have Flat Cannon, turn back into Morphling and do a large amount of AoE damage.
I forgot about that. This is the Morphling versus Gyrocopter. That's actually so good. Now mid lane, at this time, he's getting gone on again. Chelsea trying to put on the move. The X is there. Torrent comes out and at this time, he's going to be in real trouble. Tepi trying to get the kill here. Okay, he does get the kill, even with the Fairy Fire pop by this time. And this is a good start for Leetpro in the 5 minutes in.
Yeah, and this is a scary thing about giving away the Tuskar, not banning it. This hero can make plays all over the map. He's just got the perfect spell utility for that. Whereas Nightstalker, on the other hand, not the easiest to make plays. Like, his first nighttime, he is level 3 now, so he does have some kill potential, but no boots.
But onto a
like
Kunkka. This is a guy sitting at 1100 HP. They're going to try, though. Depi taking a decent amount of damage, but it's not enough. He's still sitting at half HP. He's going to casually walk this off.
Yeah, Visage doesn't have any soul assumption, right? So he doesn't have that burst damage to make that kill happen. He went 2 in his Gravekeeper's Cloak. A little unusual. I haven't seen that before. Probably to just tank up those Tidebringer shots, you know, not take too much damage.
Depi doing the good
XTP.
old bottle. X.
Don't die. Not there in time to just cancel that TP. If he managed to cancel that TP, it would have been disastrous for Depi.
It's like some next level Invis for plays now, but it looks like Skynet. He wants to make the play. They want to go on Depi. They're going to try for this. They have the slow coming out from another stand, but like you said, no, Gravekeeper's Cloak. The stun is there. But Skynet, he actually gets caught on the tower by the shards now. Chelsea waiting on him. He has the stun available. He's going to catch Skynet. Can they burst him down? They're going to try. One more hit might do the tick. Oh, he's going to solve up. He's fine.
Yeah. And he's just going to TP out. He'll be fine. Unless the X is there, won't be there in time, unfortunate.
ACG.
It looks like ACG caught out, don't
walked
die.
in. Trying this is pretty messy. ACG, is he going to make it out? No, he's going to go down, but at his time, he might go down. Oh, the sleep dodge. And Depi, he's sitting super low right now. Adestam's going to be the first one to fall. Both the mid lane is going to drop. Well played by Traxian, but now Dota and he might be in trouble. Chelsea, he's going to ram him down. He's got the shots in 1 second. Is it going to be enough damage? One more right click, going to do the job. Traxian, he's okay. That was a messy engagement.
Yeah, this mid lane is reminding me of the top lane in the last game. Just so much fighting going on. These teams just want to fight. They just want to secure their early game because they know whichever team generally comes out on top in the early game with these two teams generally wins the game.
Yeah, one thing Sinister5 can't take consolation in this game is that Aghanim, he's sitting at top of net worth. He's farming pretty well on a Gyrocopter. More or less free lane. Got his level 6-7.
Yeah, he's having a great time down here. And Gyrocopter, one of those heroes that can, once he gets his like phase boost drums, he can just start rotating all over the map and just start getting kills. So that's one thing they got going for them. RDK not having... He did catch up like a hell of a lot, especially once the Nature Prophet TP'd out and the Nightstalker started rotating. But he did get pressured a little bit in the early game. Ooh.
And actually got a kill bottom lane. They kill ACG and now TKC Dota. He's getting well done as well. Surrounded by 4 heroes and he's going to drop. 2 heroes dead for the side of Leetpro. Yeah. Now this is the power of the Nature's Prophet. They just summon trees and they're going to start wailing on this tower.
Yeah, and there should be a tier 1 down unless Leetpro make like a large rotation. They are looking to make that rotation. The Clockwork's here, Chelsea's here on the Tuskar.
Depi's walking down as well. Chelsea though, he's getting gone on ACG. He's caught in the trees. Can he do this? Depi's making the run. Is he going to get you fast enough though? Can he get the X on Aghanim? This would be big.
Aghanim. Yeah, if he catches it.
Gyrocopter. Oh, Aghanim's in trouble. There we go. Boats coming out as well. That's a dead gyro. Oh, is it? Okay, it is a dead Gyrocopter. He survived 1 second longer than I thought he would. He gets caught as well. He's going to fly down. Oh,
yeah, flies over the cliff.
Power of the Night Stalker.
Power of the Night Stalker. Just pulls out those wings that he recently got a couple patches ago and now just flies over things. I remember how much drama came out from that, actually. People were not happy when that change came.
Dude, Night Stalker was like the tier 1 of tier 1 heroes for like a good 6 months, man. But I think it's a good change. He needed something, right?
Yeah, he definitely needed something. And he's fallen hugely off favor right now in the current meta. So maybe he needs something a little more. And we'll see. This week comes the next patch. We're all looking forward to it.
We got a 3-man smoke
out. Yeah,
ACG still not his level 6 though.
Yeah, this kill will get him. He's level 6. If they manage to find it. They do have the Tuskar to close the gap, so they don't really need the hookshot. And they find Dota and die.
He's got 5 seconds left. He's gonna fly and he's gonna juke them again just with the Night Stalker. He's the Batman now.
He's the Batman. Just flies away. It is daytime now. He's slow. You know, they have to wait another 4 minutes to have a useful 4 position. So he's going to have to just find something else to do on the map for a bit. Visage does have his birds now. Doesn't have the boots. He's going straight for the helm of the Dominator. You know, take over another creep. Just have that minion army ready. And it looks like Sin5 have a lot of minions this game with the Nature Proper plus the Visage. And they're going to be trying to take down a lot of towers with that.
So despite the pressure they put on RDK in the beginning stages of the game, he's actually ahead of, or tied up now with Aghanim's Gyrocopter. So good recovery from RDK on the Morphling.
Yeah, he's had a free time now. So much pressure coming out of Leetpro that he's just getting lots of space.
They want to make a play on Adastam again. The double birds is there, but they can't get off the boat. They get off the torrent as well. Now, Deppy, he's in deep. ACG gets off the hookshot, trying to burst on Adam. Can he do it? Adastam's going to fall down. Gyrocopter throws out the ulti, trying to do the counter initiate, but there's a snowball dodge. Can these two supports get out of this, or at least bring Skynet down with them? They trying. ACG, he's trying. He's going to go down the... Oh, no! Nope, he falls. Chelsea slept up under the tower. Tracks in, whacking on him. Gyrocopter rocket going to chase as well. They get Deppy. They get Chelsea as well. Triple kill for Aghanim. That's huge for the Gyrocopter.
Yeah, definitely. And looks like Leetpro just not respecting the power of the tower in this game. Just diving straight underneath it, and they end up paying for it.
Angry MVP Phoenix Dora.
Angry. Hey, well, we all know TKC was his favorite team back in the day. You know, maybe a little bit coming into Leetpro here, just throwing out those aggressive lanes.
As Drafter just shouting, "Go, go, go!"
Yeah,
RDK though, in that downtime, he managed to pick up the tier 1 tower top.
Yeah, and they're just making so much space for RDK. Even though they're falling, he's catching up now, just farming away on the map, you know, having a great time. The only issue is this Gyrocopter is also farming and finding kills, so they might want to slow down feeding him a little bit. But in the late game, let's be honest, we all favor a Morphling over a Gyrocopter, right? That Morphling just does so much damage. If he gets that shotgun up, that's just crazy.
And like, the side of Sinister5 don't have really great scaling cores, right? You have this like middle lane Visage, you have like a Pause 4 Night Stalker, also doesn't scale too well in the late game. In the late game, you're not looking that pretty when you're playing against Morphling, and you got a core Kunkka who can just go rapiers. Push.
Yeah, this is definitely a mid-game centric draft coming from Sinister5. They want to push with these familiars, they want to push with the Nature's Prophet treants and just push all the towers constantly. But they're struggling to get these towers, right? It's 10 minutes, they got one tower bottom right now with the Gyrocopter, but they need to start taking more, start taking map control and try to starve out Leetpro. Because if this Kunkka gets huge, if this Morphling gets huge, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And then you also got this Clockwork, who's just really good against Nature's Prophet, and so is the Kunkka. So you got to worry.
And the thing is, at 10 minutes, you don't want to have two tier 1 towers alive. And you know, if you're playing a draft for the Nature's Prophet, you want to have all those towers. You want to have most of your lanes won. You want to just be doing things all the time. And in this point, this game's kind of at a stalemate right now, and that definitely favors Leetpro with this big Morphling scaling core.
Yeah, 100%. And it looks like they're going to do a little bit of damage on this mid tower now.
So
with
top
this
lane, they want to go on RDK. They have the ulti from the Night Stalker. Fiend's Grip is there. They catch RDK. Can they burst him down? He's got the strength morph on. So it's taking a little longer than they'd like. But can they do it? RDK, he's going to get caught down. But in the backline's ACG. He gets the hook shot onto Traction. TKC with a big stun there. Just chain stunning up Traction. He's going to break one return kill down, but it's going to cost him his life. And ACG, he might be in trouble here. Man,
yeah, this is the power of
1v3
Sin5's draft. You can just be everywhere on the map with this Nature's Prophets, and they're just outnumbering Leetpro
He's still getting chased down. He gets the cogs here, separating these heroes up, but just buying time. He's still going to go down.
He'll fall, and they'll push this tower after that. The Visage did go down middle, probably with the Tusker plus the Kunkka. That does favor Leetpro a little bit in that lane.
Tuskers here. Deppy popped the inverse. Looked like they want to fight this. They got the X. Full get some return kills. RDK, he's going to zip in. He gets the Gyrocopter, popping the flap cannon, throws out the rocket. Aghanim, he's going to be in trouble here. Deppy, he's going to come in. Hasn't committed any spells just yet. Still inverse. RDK surrounded by trees. He's actually taking more damage than he would like right now, but he's going to bring down the Gyrocopter. And now Skynet, he scored as well. Running, juking in the trees. He has the TP out. Can he make it? Oh, the Chelsea shot's going to be enough damage to bring down Traction. Sorry, Skynet as well.
And you can just see Leetpro right now. They're defending every tower. They don't want Sinister5 taking towers for free. And Sinister5 paying for it a little bit when they get caught out like that. And that's exactly what you want to do on Leetpro's side, right? Stop them from taking towers, because you know this is a mid-game type draft. If they can't take those towers, they can't win the game.
100%. ACG finding himself some bounty ruins here in the bottom lane. And again, like you said, 12 minutes in, tower's still not getting pressured.
Yeah, tower's not getting pressured, kills all around the board. This game is super even, and that favors Leetpro.
Deppy getting gone on here, but we get the stun getting chained up here. Shards blocking up the chase here. But Nature's Prophet TP's in from the high ground, finds TKC Dota. TKC taking a lot of damage here from the DD Night Stalker, and he's going to be the first to fall, but the counter initiates there. Boat coming on. Is it enough to burst on Dota and die? It's more than enough. HCG hookshotting in as well. He catches Traxion here in the cogs, but he's taking a spam amount of damage from the Visage Burst. RDK trying to make the moves in, but he's just going to wait for him out of there. Clockwork, is he going to make it out? The earn charge is there from Chelsea, and Chelsea, he's still man fighting up. He's got the snowball. Does he want to go back in here? Trying to kill Traxion. Can he do it? The Gyrocop, the ulti there, and Traxion gets off the lifesteal, but no. Fiend's grip onto RDK. RDK, is he going to make it out? He gets the waveform through. 3 heroes dead from Sinister5. Aghanim, he's surrounded by 3. Can he do this? He's trying to fight it up. He's going to try. ACG, he's going to get brought down as well. But now the Maledict is there from TKC, throwing out the ulti. Aghanim gets bursted down. RDK still standing strong. Don't die. He's completely cut off from this by the Witch Doctor ward. The Death Ward.
And what an odd place to fight. Just outside the Roshan pit, nowhere near any towers. And team's just going to heal up and go back to farm. No objectives.
Who came out ahead in that fight? It was a 3-for-4 trade. My gosh. But no cores dropping for the side of Leetpro. So definitely advantageous to them.
Yeah, definitely. They did come out 400 gold ahead, 1,000 experience ahead. So definitely advantageous for them. And you know, they're just keeping this game nice and even, coming out a little bit ahead, and that just favors them so much when it comes into the late game portion of this game.
Now, moment to breathe for Mr. Play-by-Play caster, yeah? Chelsea pushing down the bottom lane. Keeping the lane shoved in against the Nature's Prophet. This is an odd place to see, you know? Tusk outsplit pushing the Nature's Prophet here, but...
Yeah, Nature's Prophet has to play pretty scared this game, though. If he does get caught up by a Clockwork or something like that, he is in a lot of trouble. Clockwork, it's just middle, Night Stalker middle. Everybody's just trying to find a little bit of levels and farm now before the next big brawl comes down. Looks like they find Deppy top.
Deppy actually doesn't have a Quilling Blade right now. It's in his stash. Throwing out both to try counter initiate this. Not going to be on... Just going to actually use Skynet now. But he's getting charged on Gyrocopter. He wants this. But he's in deep right now. Maledict's going to come onto Gyrocopter. And they get the return rocket from RDK's transformation. And they're going to burst on Aghanim. There's the Voodoo Ward. Doing the damage. And the Maledict tick might just be enough. ACG even catching the Gyrocopter in the backline. It's going to kill Aghanim. Can they get any other stragglers here?
Sinister5 playing super aggressive. They're trying to find the kill. Don't manage to find it. And then there's counter initiation coming out from...
The Coco's Rum actually kept Deppy alive for so long there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even if you miss the post, if it flies over you, you get super tanky. They can't pick you up super fast.
Dota and Die going down as well, top.
Yeah, Dota and Die goes down, gets caught up by X-Torrent. Feels bad, man. And
why was he looking for a cheeky pick? I think he was trying to... I don't know.
I'm not too sure. Maybe he was just caught out after the fight in a bad position and just couldn't get out.
Top lane. Looks like Deppy, he's got his... drums and Omelette completed. He's actually the biggest hero in this game by quite a margin.
Yeah, he's sitting way above the next hero, which is Morphling at 6k. He's sitting 1,500 ahead of him. He's doing great. He's going for his crit next. And that's when things get scary, right? If he gets that crit up nice and early with his armlets and gets a crit off on that cleave, heroes just die.
Look at how ridiculous his talent tree is, right? He's got a 40 damage talent at level 10. Then he has a 10 HP regen as a strength hero talent at 15. 25 strength talent at 25, and then both the 25, I mean at 20, and at 25 both the talents are just ridiculous. Ghost Ship Fleet, why is that so difficult to say? And a Tidebringer Cleave at 50%.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go that Tidebringer Cleave with his build, and it's just like the perfect talent tree actually, right? You got damage, you got sustain, you got life, more damage, like you can just do so much with this hero.
Bottom lane, looks like Leetpro actually want to fight this. ACG doesn't have that much mana. No hookshot available. Was it off the mark? Torrent comes on. Actually, he hits onto Skynet here. There comes the boat as well. Skynet should just go down. Yeah, more than enough.
Skynet getting caught out. Nice Torrent coming out from Deppy there. Finds a kill. And it looks like Leetpro just going to push this bottom tower now, right? There are 4 heroes here that just push this bottom tower. Got the Witch Doctor with the little... Okay, he's only got level 1 Voodoo Restoration, so not so much to stay coming out. And on the other side, Sinister5 just going to try to push out top. RDK does have double damage and is running top. A little bit scary if he does get found out by this Night Stalker.
He's going solo. He pops the Black Cannon. Throwing out the rocket. Can he burst on Aghanim? Dota and Die. He's just going to get the hell out of there. Aghanim might be in huge trouble right now, but the double rockets. Okay.
This is happening. Double damage Morphling. They don't want to take that fight. It's a little interesting. He was super solo. Looks like Traxion is here. Might get the Fiend's grip off, but RDK will.
He scouts out Skynet. He's TPing. Can they? Oh, they didn't get in range for the grip.
Didn't get in range for the grip. RDK gets out, makes a lot of space for his team, and they manage to take bottom tower right there. This is all going perfectly well for the side of Leetpro right now.
So sending a stable 2k gold difference, 14 to 18 in favor of Leetpro as well in terms of kills. Nothing too big happening so far in this game.
Yeah, no, this game is definitely like salvageable by Sinister5, but they do know they're on a timer, right? And here they go for the Rosh. They got the Solar Crest onto Roshan with the birds.
Got the Crit Wolf as well, adding for the extra bonus damage for the team.
Yeah, and they're going to
Alpha
try to
Wolf
take down this
rather.
Rosh. And there's a smoke coming out from Leetpro at the bottom. They're going to be
They know
running
something's
towards
up
Rosh.
because nobody's reacting to this tier 2 bottom push, right?
Yeah, but
They're
they
just
won't
gonna
be there in
push up.
time. There's no way.
Yeah, this is secured for Sinister5. That's a big pickup for them. Aghanim got the Aegis down the Gyrocopter.
Yeah, it's a nice little gold boost and then experience boost and the Aegis for the
Looks like Leetpro
Gyrocopter.
still want to fight if they catch somebody trying to push out this wave mid.
RDK's got his Lincolns now, so he doesn't have to worry too much about Sleep or Fiend's Grip to come out instantly on him. So he always has time to get attribute shift. But in this game, he's been doing really well with that attribute shift, getting it off before anything happens to him.
Yeah, it's not like the old days when Morphling could just morph through anything, right? So him
Yeah.
having that quick reactions is really a big deal.
It makes a huge difference on the hero. If you don't get that stuff off when you get gone on, you just die instantly. You are kind of paper until you get it off. Looks like they find Skynet bottom.
Orchid comes out onto... Okay, but that's so much damage coming out from TKC. Cleaning up that Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet goes down. Looks like Sinister5 is going to be pushing out top while Leetpro push out bottom. And Aghanim just pushing out middle at the same time.
This HOD with the Crit Wolf is actually so good. You give the birds extra damage. ACG off the mark with his hook shot.
Oh, they
But
do find a
at
dash
this
time
time,
though.
you
with
still
Chelsea.
get him in the shots. The Maledict comes out. Can they burst on the last time? There we go. RDK starting to wail on him as well. But Traxian gets the Fiend's Grip on. Off onto the Morphling. Is it enough? Alistair still getting charged down. He's going to get ticked off by the Maledict. And now Traxian, he's going to be in no man's land as well. 3 heroes going to go on him. And that's a dead Bane. Bottom lane still looks like action going down. Deppy trying to make a play of his own. Onto Dora and Daya. On the Night Stalker, but Aghanim is there. They're going to burst down Cooker. That's a 3-kill spree. And caught up in the hands of Aghanim.
That was basically a 3-for-2 trade across the map. Kind of favors Sin5, I feel like, because they did take out a core, but then Visage does die as well. So it's 2 cores on each side. Yeah, I actually feel like that favors Leetpro, actually. Killing the Visage, slowing him down. Like, and Leetpro, Sinister5 are on a timer this game. There's no way they go super late against this draft.
Yeah, every even trade where the Morphling doesn't get Protron is probably an even trade, right?
Yeah, it's probably worth it for Leetpro in the long run. And he's going for the boots of travel now, so he can be all across the map on this Morphling. Then probably going to go into something like the shotgun or the E-Blade, whatever you want to call it these days. And just start blowing people up.
He didn't go for the Rockley SA Pub Morphling strat where you morph into Nature's Prophet and then TP to different places on the map.
Yeah, he needs to find the Nature's Prophet for that, and that strat didn't work. I remember we lost that game.
Yeah, we
by
lost
the way.
that game. Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. Chelsea farming up his Blink Dagger, nice item on Tusk, just allows you to make those snowball plays a lot easier, find pick-offs a lot easier.
Yeah.
And
RDK,
this game is really
I'm
rough
sorry.
for Sin5.
the clockwork.
it's-
Gonna get a 4-star soon. Sorry for interrupting you there, sir. Go for it, go for it, go for it.
No. There's a smoke coming out of. It looks like a smoke. Are they going to smoke? They kind of just 3-man. Yeah, there's the smoke coming out of Sin5 now.
Who are they gonna find?
No,
Deppy's just-
Leetpro saw the smoke. They're smoked under reward, so Leetpro know exactly what's up right now. They're all just backing off.
Ooh.
Nice
Warning
warding coming
division
out
game?
from Leetpro there, yeah. Nice warding coming out. They see it. He's using the boat to farm. He doesn't want to even go into the lane. That's the correct thing to do, right? The enemy team smokes us 3. You just go farm somewhere else, you know. Don't be in danger.
So scouted out. Skynet. He's trying to push out the wave bottom. He's got the trees helping him out. But this
TKC.
so
going
much
for
time
the
just
treads.
waited here.
75 bonus damage plus the treads. He's the carry now. Look at me.
Oh
go.
man, feels good, man.
Feels good. Yeah, I just feel like that damage is super worth it, right, on a support. It just allows you to farm out the lane a little bit faster if you're in that position. All good.
Sinister5 fully committing for this tier 2 push, but does Leetpro want to contest it? It doesn't look like it. They know Sinister5 set up. They know they got the vision game here. They're just going to push up. They got the top lane. Fully shoving in. They want to try shoving middle lane, but Sinister5, they don't look like they want to stop right now. They're just going to walk up high ground. They got the treants. They got the Kari. Boom, man. But ACG, he's going to hook in. There comes this boat. Is it going to hit onto 2 heroes? Aghanim does pop his BKB, but it is enough. Now, RDK, he's going to jump in there. Aghanim trying to do things for his team, but he's going to get brought down here. No BKB when he comes out of the Aegis. And Krupp is there onto RDK, but RDK, he's going to perish. But Aghanim, he's in trouble. He's caught into the shot. They're trying to put the damage on, but Deppy, he's caught in the tree end, so he's not doing the damage, but he's going to bring down Aghanim in the backlines. 4 heroes dead for Sinister5. Skynet, make that be the 5th. He's going to get caught here on the toggles from Deppy, and 5 heroes fully wiped. That's just crazy.
Yeah, 5-man trade. Oh, ACG getting a 3-man hookshot into Cogs there with the bow torrent on top. Just absolutely caught Sin5 off guard, and they just get blown up. They do end up taking out the Morphling, which is quite nice for them, and they kill the Clockwork, but 5 heroes dying, not ideal in any situation.
Well,
And
it's
right
essentially
now,
6 because they lost the Aegis as well.
yeah, so actually 6 if you count the Aegis. And that was an Aegis push. They managed to do, like, what, 400 damage to the tower? Not that much. And Leetpro are just going to start getting more items now on the map. And if that Kunkka ever gets a crit when he gets his Daedalus in a team fight like that, where 3 people are caught in cogs or torrent like that, oh, heroes are just going to disappear.
Yeah, shout out to ACG, man. He went just ham in that fight. That hook
Oh,
shot
he got the
on the
perfect hook shot in
money.
that fight. Yeah, on the money. And just absolutely makes the fight impossible for Sin5 to win.
And yeah, I feel like other than this gyrocopter, nobody's really having that great of a game on Sinister5. Like, once they brought him down, I was like, no damage left, no sustain really in these fights.
Yeah, the Visage and the Gyro, like, once they down, like, their net worth isn't too bad. They're only about 1,000, 2,000 gold behind the, like, corresponding cores on the enemy team. But you just see the power when it starts getting later on with, like, this clock. If this clocker gets hookshot like that, you're just not going to win. It doesn't matter what farm you have. So they need to be careful of things like that. They did get the Fiend's Grip off on the Morphling, but he did Attribute Shift before that came out anyway. And RDK is just really fast with that Attribute Shift. He's always ready for when he's going to get stunned to just start morphing into the strength.
RDK, he's still a while before he actually comes online. Like, he went for TB Boots, Lincoln Sphere. He's there to be like a tank in these fights, but he's not pushing out the damage just yet. Once that E-Blade comes online, there'll be a threat from him as well.
Yeah, but Deppy's Kunkka is online, right? He's got
Deppy's
his Daedalus,
Kunkka
he's
is
got his...
hella online.
Yeah, he's got his armlet, he's got his drums, he's just running around, can X himself clear out waves real fast, and you gotta be scared, right? You gotta stop him from getting that bow torrent combo, because if that comes out, it just makes the whole team super tanky, super hard for Sinister5 to take advantage of a fight when everybody gets 50% more HP for that fight.
And when ACG is getting the hook shot and cogs the way he was in the last engagement, it's not hard to play Kunkka when your cockhook is playing like that.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want, right? Because nobody's focusing you, you can look for those perfect cleaves, throw out those bow turrets, and everything's easy. Looks like Sinister5 hiding in the trees top, like the Night Stalker plus the Bane, maybe looking for a pick off together. Not the easiest pick off. Gyro is rotating. They could probably kill off the Tusk if they see him.
Yeah, but when you're committing so much for like a push here, for a gank here, and you're catching a Tusk, it doesn't feel all that great for Sinister5.
No, definitely not. They have 3 heroes top just for a Tusker right now.
And they got the Spirit Vessel on him, and Chelsea, he's juking and driving in the trees. They're gonna, okay, they'll that's a very easy kill for them.
Easy
Nothing
kill.
to
It
stress
just take a
about
little
there.
longer than they would like, though.
Kaineto, he's tipping in mid. They want to try something here, but the boat gets thrown on. Adestam, he's gonna get gone on here. Oh, it's a 3-for-3 stun with the birds plus the boat. But yeah, there comes the X-Star. Plus with TKC's ward, that's so much damage coming out. Now Skynet, he's getting wailed on by RDK in the backline.
Oh, there's a gem on the floor. TKC did
X
drop
comes
a gem.
out onto the Prophet. Can they burst him down? Prophet's gonna go down. It's more than enough damage. Torrent does find a gem though.
Yeah, TKC did lose a gem in that fight. So
That's
a
a
little
big
bit
deal.
costly.
Nice
Yeah,
circle
it's-
with a gem.
Yeah, it's nice to go with the gem. If he does manage to get the Ags, this is a big deal. But I don't think he is going for the Ags, but he's still a long way away from that. ACG Clockwork just farming up top. Morphling TPing bottom with that boosted travel. He's looking to get that shotgun. This Kunkka's a monster, going for the Blink Dagger next.
Superman rule then. Lovely torrent from Debbie in the last fight, catching 2 heroes, both the gyrocopter and was the Visage out the hero he caught, and then when he crit through, one hero just got completely blown up.
Yeah, I didn't even see what happened. Like, I just saw people dying. I was like, oh gosh. I saw the bongos bouncing. I saw TKC's Death Watches hitting things. Maledict on the Visage, so he knew he was dead after that fight because he just took so much damage so fast. But yeah, these teams, nobody wants to give up anything, right? They're all just fighting and fighting and fighting. They
Yeah,
don't
no,
want to...
net worth is still pretty tight, despite Leetpro's 8-kill lead.
Yeah, the net worth is really tight. Sinister5 doing a good job of finding farm on the map, even though they're losing team fights. But these
XP
team fights are
charts,
very close.
There's a big difference though. Leetpro have a 10k experience lead so far. And ACG, he gets the hookshot off onto the Bane, the perfect hero to find. Buying some space,
sleep
Dota and
himself, but
Die
he's not gonna
started
save
on the
himself.
top line. So in the underhill there, Deppy gonna throw out his damage on him. They get the Bane, they get the Night Stalker, and they get their gem back.
Yeah, so they got their gem now. They're happy. TKC's like, yay, my gem's back. He's all happy. Didn't waste his gold. And now it just look like Leetpro. You can see their stance in this game, right? They're just playing through the enemy jungle, looking for kills constantly. Debbie finds another X onto Dastam.
Adestam, he's gonna be in trouble.
Oh,
He's surrounded by
1,000 crits.
4 heroes here. And he's just gonna get wailed on. He's very tanky with sitting at like 30 armor, but not enough. He's gonna get brought down in the end.
Yeah, that Gravekeeper's Cloak absorbing a large amount of that crit damage, but he still almost drops to straight half life when he gets crit by Deppy's Kunkka. Whew.
Top lane Skynet and Aghanim doing the split push, but ACG is here. Doesn't have hookshot for 4 seconds, but he might be able to get a counter kill. He gets a dust. He scouts out Skynet. Oh, but Skynet with the Orchid. Well played by him.
Orchid TP ends up getting away. There's the rocket on Clockwork. He does still have the hookshot, so they might be able to find that kill as long as RDK doesn't block
here
him.
as well. He's got X. But they go the wrong way. Chelsea, though, he gets a blink on.
There.
He has the wall response through the BKB if he wants to disable him. He gets the charge of Skynet here as well. Traxian with the counter initiate, but there comes the hook from ACG, surrounding 3 heroes, making space for his team. RDK trying here, and look at that flat cannon as a morphling. And nobody dropping just yet. There we go, Fiend's grip from Traxian, and he's going to get brought down, making space for his team, but not enough. Both the supports going to fall from Sinister5.
Yeah, I don't even think you can call a flak cannon from Morphling, right? It's not a cannon, it's like flak what? Flak water?
Flak water?
But yeah, that's
downpour
disgusting.
Of rain. It's a storm.
Oh gosh, the memes are real, let's go.
Joburg thunder showers, boys.
Yes, it's okay. And Dastam trying to get his level 80 now. He wants to get those level 3 birds up. But this game's looking like now it's a 6k net with lead or 5k net with lead all of a sudden towards Leetpro. And they're looking to have like that dominating mid game like they had in the last game, right? Where they just start coming ahead when the mid game turns around.
And RDK's finally hit his timing. He's got the Ethereal Blade now. So he can just instantly take out one hero from these engagements.
Yeah, if he manages to find someone like the Native properly on his 1300 HP, he's going to fall like just instantly.
This is the most optimistic support I've ever seen. We got a Tusk shift queuing up a Nullifier.
Well, he's got his blink, he's got his spirit vest, right? He doesn't really need anything else. So if he does one day get to that Nullifier, like that's a huge item to have.
Because if he jumps on Aghanim and he gets the Nullifier before Aghanim gets off the BKB, then it's like a guaranteed one fight for Leetpro, I feel.
Yeah, like he jumps in, he roars, punches and throws the Nullifier, and then like Aghanim will just die, right? He's no BKB, he'll just get blown up by spells. I feel like Aghanim's in a lot of trouble this game.
They'd be trying to one-shot Traxian here. Oh, but the neutral creep gets the deny.
And they're getting the sleep on the Kunkka.
He's got the sleep. Can they surround him? Deppy's pretty tanky right now, sitting at 3k HP. What does arm? Aghanim's here, though. 4 heroes surrounding the Kunkka, and Deppy might just pay for that cheeky move he made, and he does. He's going to go down, but TKC, he's still here. He throws out the bounce. He's going ham with the ward. Chelsea trying to buzz on Aghanim. Aghanim, he's going to drop RDK, putting out the deep. He still has Ethereal Blade available. Can he find anybody? But 3 heroes, actually 4 heroes, just getting wiped from that, and I don't understand how that fight just went so bad for Sin5.
That morphling water cannon, whatever you want to call it, just did so much in that team fight, just absolutely obliterating everyone. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got the waveform attack target silent now, so getting through so many heroes like that with the waveform does a considerable amount of damage.
Yeah, and he had the flak cannon from the gyrocopter, and he just hit everyone. It was... Oh. And that's something scary. Like, how do you actually stop this morphling from being able to do so much damage in the fight? It's like basically all on your Bane to get that sleep off and grip off, to break that Linken's and to stop him from doing that much damage. Because my gosh, if that comes out, plus a Kunkka cleave or something, everybody's just gonna fall.
Yeah, the damage is just insane between these two cores. And again, RDK did not use his shotgun there, and yet heroes just drop so fast.
No, he didn't even need his shotgun there. He just killed things so fast, and everything's all Gucci. Gucci main.
Gucci main. Nature's Prophet got a 4-staff now in addition to his Shadow Blade and Orchid Malevolence.
Yeah, he needs that 4-staff to survive against the Clockwork, because if Clockwork does hookshot him with the dust, he's just going to die every time. Especially with the Blade Mail, he can't fight him back. So he gets that 4-staff to be able to stay alive. He can eventually turn that into a Hurricane Pike, which is also pretty helpful. Things looking Gucci.
Pretty good. Adestam has a full Sal Curious completed now as well in the Visage, just to make himself and his team a bit tankier. But, gotta remember, when Kunkka hits, like if he Tidebringers off a creep, it becomes like pure damage because it just ignores armor the cleave.
Yeah, it just ignores the armor straight, so you gotta watch out for that. But if they do manage to pick off the Kunkka or control him in the fights, Morphling's right click's not gonna do that much to him. Does have the shotgun, you gotta worry about that.
He gets found here. Silence is there from RDK as well. Quick with the fingers for the ulti, and Torrendai just gonna get bursted down by RDK.
Yeah, he just gets shotgunned and then gets silenced by his own spell, and RDK just beats him down.
No X, unfortunately, from Deppy, but ACG doesn't care. He gets the hookshot onto Adastam, and this is big. Both coming out as well. Not going to be on the mark, but Adastam actually going to get X back into that. He's going to get surrounded by 5 heroes. He's just dead.
Yeah, if you get caught up by that hookshot like that, you're just going to die. Doesn't have any real way to escape that. Ends up falling, and it just looks like Sin5's on the split push game now, right? And
they're pinging out the Roshan. Leetpro wanted, but they know Skynet split pushing top. Can ACG react to that? He's got no hookshot for 15 seconds, but he will just go deal with that wave.
They'll go deal with the wave, they'll take the Roshan, they have more than enough damage to take it pretty speedily with this morphing. Kunkka Xing himself, TPing bottom, you know, just getting a little bit more farm.
And that's a way to deal with wave clear. We were talking about the struggle for wave clear for Leetpro at some point, but Kunkka definitely a hero that pushes up
with
waves
that
really
boots of
fast.
travel plus blink dagger and Xing himself, he can get around anywhere. Looks like ACG did find Traxi on top, ends up getting slipped. Oh, the torrent
there's
is
the
there.
torrent to finish off the Bane now. Skynet, he might be in trouble. Both gonna get thrown out. Not on the mark. Skynet throws the trees. Oh, he'll be fine. No! Nah, he is fine. Quick TP from him.
Interesting to note, Deppy did go for the 100 AoE torrent AoE rather than 25 strength. Like, I'm not sure which is better. I don't feel like he needs that strength, right? He is pretty tanky as it is, 2,400 HP. So goes for the extra like AoE
RDK
control.
looking for Iconum here, but Iconum's gonna be fine. Yeah, usually you don't really see Kunkas pick it up, but it is actually a really good talent. That used to be a 25 talent at some point.
Yeah, it was a little bit bigger. I think it was like 200 torrent AoE at that stage or something. But yeah, it definitely helps with hitting those torrents. And you know, in the late game, control is everything, right? You don't really fall out of damage, especially with this draft. So having that extra torrent makes it easier to hit. Control heroes, get kills easier.
I'm
Find
trying to
heroes in
remember
the trees.
which pro quote was quoted saying, "Stuns is everything in the late game."
Oh, I'm not sure which pro it was, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think was it PvD? It was PvD or Kyle. I think one of those two. Salty
Oh.
NA players.
Salty NA, they've always got their theories, but no championships. Feels bad, man.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Shots fired, pew pew.
I mean, now is the perfect time to make fun of NA Dota, right? Nobody in the top 8 feels bad to be American.
Nobody on top 8 for the DPC points, for international.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know 5 to 8 is all China, and then the rest is Europe and CIS. VP's first. You got like Secret Liquid.
Talking about DPC and Pro Dota, do you know China has finished at second place in more than half of the DPC tournaments that went down this year? It's actually crazy. They've got
Did not know that.
Cloud9 curse throughout the nation, man. Feels
And it
bad,
looks like
man.
Leetpro's going high ground here, just waiting where this tower glyph is used.
That's a
Bane gets
dead
caught up.
Bane. No buyback for him. This just might be the high ground siege. Skynet skipping up the waves in the top lane. Debbie's going to
That's trying to do
TP
some split pushing.
to try to deal with that. But Debbie's taking a lot of damage before he comes back. RDK though putting on the damage on this Rax. This is going to be the first tier 3 of the game. Skynet and Adastam though trying to put the split push here top. They're doing a lot of damage to this base. Can Leetpro actually
They're
get
doing
back?
a lot of damage, but I don't think they'll take the
their Rax is going to fall first.
Back now.
They're trying for the trades, but I don't think they get melee racks here. They might just come out for range tracks, but a lot of heroes are here. This might be trouble. There's the nullifier from Chelsea. The shotgun is there. Burst down Skynet almost immediately. Now they're going on a dash down. Can they burst him? They got more than enough damage to burst him down. The urn is there. And it's a disaster.
With the Death Ward plus the Maledict and the Bongos almost soloed. The Gyrocopter ends up getting the BKB up, but then Deppy comes, helps him out.
So they defend base and get a full 5-man wipe. That's actually crazy. 17k net worth difference. And this hyped up best of 3 might just be over shorter than we think. Actually, no, there's still tier 2s available. ACG diving the fountain. Oh, Debbie gets picked up by the fountain. GG is called by him in his team chat. ACG getting griffed up. No buybacks though to follow up.
Yeah, there's just nobody else to follow up with this. But Deppy was playing with fire there, just armlet toggling away. Somebody put some Lotus Orb on him.
I think ACG had the guy in the base there. He had Draxion by himself, but Deppy was just too greedy, man. Not letting ACG have any limelight.
Hey man, let Deppy
Look
have
at this
his
kite. Actually, ACG still stuck in the base. It's almost a permanent sleep. Oh,
yeah, it's really hard to get away from a bear. Now this nice talker shot. ACG might fall here. He doesn't have
got the Lotus Orb. Okay, he's gonna go down, but this is like years of space being bought by Chad.
Yeah, ACG making years of space. Looks like Morphin is just gonna take that top tower during this time.
He's keeping
oh
out.
Gosh,
oh,
he's
gets
still alive.
off.
What? Gosh. Yeah, ACG about making 84 seconds of space just as long as he's dead this game. You know, he's not gonna be sad about that. RDK just takes the top tower, tower top, so he's having a great time taking shrines. And,
Secret Shop Shrine also super important because he controls Roshan.
Like I was saying, let Deppy have his fun this game and steal kills and do whatever he wants. Because last game he had a little bit of a rough time on that Gyrocopter, plenty of death in the early game. This game, he's just going to go around cleaving, have fun, you know, make up for his last game.
Yep. Sinister5. Still have 2 lanes of racks available, still a tier 2 in the mid lane, but it is sitting at an 18k net worth deficit. Oh, Nullifier a bit too slow for Igonum. He gets off the BKB, but he's still surrounded by a couple of heroes. Can his friends get you fast enough? The Sleepy is there. Here comes the Gyrocopter ulti. They're going to finish off Chelsea. Silence onto RDK. Can they burst on the Morphling? This would be a huge kill. They bring down the Aegis.
They kill the Morphling with the Aegis. He's probably going to fall for a second time here.
I don't know how he gets out. He has 2 waveform charges. He throws out the shotgun, trying to burst on Aghanim, not going to be good enough. The Fiend's Grip is there, and they're going to burst on RDK. That's a huge pick-off.
A little bit too greedy coming out of Leetpro there, trying to just get a pick-off on the enemy side of the map without the rest of their team there. End up paying for it, but they're still in a good place, right? This is space for Sin5, so it does help them out a lot. They get to get new items farm, get some levels, and all that, but they're still 16k net worth behind with the mid-game.
If that nullifier went off from the tusk before BKB came out from Aghanim, that would have been a good fight, but just too slow. Aghanim very quick on the reactions there. Gotta remember, Nullify does have that freaking projectile that can be dodged.
And what do you think about this gyrocopter build? He's going for the Agnums now.
BKB
Butterfly going for the Ags. I feel like this is a game where he's definitely going to need Rapier at some point.
Let's refer back to the game that happened during the last leg of Masters, where Aghanim was playing gyrocopter against White Rabbit Gaming. It was a super close game. Aghanim bought gyrocopter eggs, and they lost the game. I am not a fan of this gyrocopter Aghanims. There's no reason to pick it up this game.
Like I have seen in RTZ stream, like recently he did go for this pretty similar build, but he went for the Ags before the Butterfly. So I don't know, maybe it's a new thing or something like that, but I'm not a fan. Like I feel like he would like to go for like a Satanic into. He's gonna need Rapier this game, right? They're gonna need that damage to be like blowing up targets.
But why does he need the Ags this game? Like, what does he do?
It is good stats, right? It does give you HP health. It does, if you're being locked down, does allow your little cannon to keep attacking in the fight. So that's also pretty nice. It is more damage. But man, I feel like there's just other items.
When you need to be the raid boss for your team at Gyrocopter, I don't know if Ags is the way to go.
Well, I don't think he's definitely the damage for his team. He needs to be the damage for his team, but I'm pretty sure this Visage will be the tank for his team, right? Visage just notably a super tank hero. It does have the AC, does have the Solar Crest.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it works out. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. I'm just getting Nam flashback from the WRG game with the Aghanims, man.
Flashbacks. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Maybe he knows something. He does play the hero a lot more than we do, so he probably knows something that we don't. But just not a fan. You don't see it that often either, getting picked up. Like I see it in Arteezy's troll pub games when he plays ranked.
But you gotta remember, in NA Dota solo ranked, Arteezy is like 25k MMR. He's just too good in those games, man.
25k MMR, is that higher?
Well, okay, he has like 4 10k accounts. Okay, but before we get to that, bottom lane Skynet getting gone on. Hex is there, gets Lotus Orb up, and he just gets shotgun down.
Gets shotgun down. Nightstalker's in a little bit of trouble here. Gets spotted. Gonna get extra. He's in trouble. He's gonna drop.
Actually, a lot of Sin5 are really committing for this. 3 heroes actually just gonna drop here.
Yeah, it's interesting to see they commit so hard for that because both their cores are on the other side of the map, right? Gyro's top, Morphling's, Visage is middle. So I would like to have seen this Bane just run away, not even try save his Nightstalker.
Talking about fast reaction, that Hex there was from, it was Furon's own Hex. It was just ACG got his Lotus Orb off before that, so it procced it back onto Nature's Prophet. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, ACG's been really clutch with casting phase shifts and items and all his spells like real fast. He's like no hesitation, just throws it out, and it ends up paying for him there. RDK taking bottom shrine, some more map control coming up with Leetpro here. And this game just seems really hard. Like, how do you come back with Sinister5 this game?
I'm getting gone on here. Maledict's gonna come out here from Witch Doctor. Can they burst on this Visage? It's just the 2 supports for the moment. But here comes Depp. He throws the torrent. He throws the boat. And that's a dead Visage.
Yeah, the bongo's bouncing between the birds, so stopping that type of damage coming out. And he just ends up falling. RDK just ratting their base top. Like, he's just hitting buildings, right?
He's wailing on this tower. Throws out the E-Blade and oh my god, Aghanim almost gets one shot on RDK. He might be able to do this. Here's the Butterfly Flutter for the movement speed. He's going to try for this, but no, he's going to be forced to back away. He gets hexed up. He gets silenced up now. He gets earned up as well. This Morphling not having an easy time. He turns into Gyrocopter. Here's the snowball save from Chelsea. Is it enough though? RDK, he comes back with so much HP in fact. And Skynet, he's going to get blown up. No buyback available for him. Buyback committed by Adestam on the Visage, but heroes are just dropping. Can he do anything? RDK gets stunned up by the birds. Aghanim throwing out the missile onto the Morphling, but looks like Leetpro, they want to get the hell out of there now.
Yeah, unfortunately, they took RDK so low when he's in gyro form, but then he came back into his Morphling, full life.
He's got the X, he came back? Okay, no, now they're going to TP out. No, he X's somebody back. He's like, no, Chelsea, you cannot leave me here, sir.
X's Chelsea comes back. RDK did TP back to base, though, so probably not going to be pushing. Probably just going to wait up the next ages, right, and then go high ground. That's the play that's going to come out. Gyrocopter, he's going for the Satanic now after the Agnums.
I just don't
it's a nice item.
understand why. Like he hits for 170 damage a shot, right? Your Aghanims gives you an extra shot every 1.1 second for 170 damage. Where you could have an item that gives you damage. I don't know. Let me stop theorizing about this. I'm like pigeonholing here for no reason.
Aghanim going Aghanims. That's what the chat's saying. That's probably the reason right there.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually so dumb, dude. He's got this. This is destiny. He didn't decide the Aghanim's choice.
Well, he decided on his name. It's just now he has to buy it.
Damn it. No, RDK got the Aegis again. This is a refresher shop, Roshan.
Yeah, and I'm surprised.
Who's gonna pick it up? Actually, nobody wants to pick it up. They're over it. Okay, Chad's gonna go pick it up. Double hook shot from the clockwork.
Double hook shot is not really necessary, I don't feel. But he does have the double blade wheel, double force staff, double lotus orb. That's all nice stuff, you know.
Yeah.
They don't really have the best hero to utilize the refresh
Maybe
shot.
more. Okay, Morphling doesn't have slots for the double, because he could just go like double shotgun and like literally blow somebody up.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't have slots for that. But Leetpro controlling the map now. Sinister5 just trying to get what they can, you know, across the map. They know that they're going to have to be defending the high ground soon. Aghanim finds Chelsea at the Binary Rune. Can't really do much to him though, you know. His Aghanim just hitting him a little bit. Gosh, that's going to be so confusing to say.
Tier 2 tower, surged up by RDK. Sorry, cleaned up by RDK rather. Top lane, gonna get shoved in here by the support.
That's always nice to see. Gonna get his second Daedalus real soon. Has the gold for it.
No Rapier gaming from this Kunkka. I'm disappointed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure if it gets to that stage, he will go for it, you know. Have a little bit of fun.
RDK, gonna mantle off that. Oh, actually, no. TKC hit the sleep off. Now, Rax getting sieged up, and look at how much damage this Morphling's actually doing to the base. It's actually crazy. No glyph available, and Meteor Rax just gonna fall. Right off the bat, that was a couple of seconds of Morphling right clicks with the Manta Styles. Now, this time trying to put on moves. Deppy, he gets caught. Can they cancel up the Fiend's Grip? He's gonna pop the BKB at the last second, but he's not gonna do anything. He has buyback. Chelsea getting brought down as well. This could be trouble. Skynet tipping the top lane immediately to try wrap up. TKC, he's getting gone on. He throws out the stun, the Maledict. Oh, but it's not gonna be enough. The Voodoo Road, not gonna do things, but RDK in the backlines, he's still putting out the mad amounts of damage. Aghanim, he's caught here in the cogs. Is he gonna survive this? No detection available. He's gonna send the rocket back with the Lotus Orb, but they get Aghanim. He's gonna go down. Top lane look like the
buybacks coming out of Leetpro now. They want to end this game right now. They know no buybacks are left on Sinister5, so they're just gonna start pushing these towers down.
They just tried to make the rat move top, but he got brought down by Chelsea.
He ends up taking a range axe, so that's always nice, you know, a little bit of gold.
There we go, X-Army's there. Who's it gonna bring back? Aghanim, he gets caught. RDK doing the damage here to Dona and die on the Night Stalker. Not gonna be able to finish the job, but Aghanim, he's gonna get brought down here. Deppy doing the damage. Oh, but the sleep save is there. I don't think it matters. Does it matter? Okay, the cogs is there from ACG. Clutch plays. All three cores down. No buybacks available. And this just might be the end of the series. But Nature's Prophet, he finally gets his buyback. He's going to TP back in. And Deppy dies back here. But this might just be Megas. RDK playing objective Dora. Dora and that gets busted down. ACG still making space for his team right now as the clockwork in the backlines. And now there's a double man hook shot. RDK going to go and do the burst damage. And GG, well played is called. Leetpro just too good tonight.
Yeah, Leetpro coming out ahead in the series. 2-0 against Sinister5. And it's just like the games are both pretty much the same, right? It was just like stale the early game, just even across the board, fighting all over the place, and then Leetpro just come out super far ahead in the mid and late game, just making better decisions, getting better pickoffs, and winning the games.
I feel like Sinister5 have been picking these super hard early game drafts, but Leetpro managed to break even in the laning phase, and then once the mid game comes with the team fight, or in the second game with this late game heroes, it's just too hard for Sinister5 to compete. GG,
yeah,
well played to Leetpro.
Super hard. It was just super hard for them to come out ahead in the laning stage against a Tuskar plus a Witch Doctor and a Clockwork. Like, those heroes are all really good in the early to mid game.
For sure. Well, that's it from me and Rock Reed tonight, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and goodbye.
Good night, everyone.